Yes. Hey there.
Hey.
Hey there. It's going to be a weird morning, Terry. I can tell already.
Is it?
Well, as soon as I see Schwager with the vest and the blue T-shirt outside, I just know it's one of those days that, man, why the hell not our best of team, man?
Right.
Oh, geez.
Can we go back to bed now?
Well, I'll tell you this. What is this, Christmas morning? I have dump truck guy coming down this morning. I have Schwager outside. I mean, what the hell?
Oh. Well, I know. I was walking down the hall and just, concentrating on something, and all of a sudden I hear this, hey, Terry, and I was like, what?
Schwager.
Yeah.
You give him carte blanche,
Did he make arrangements? Did he tell us?
Yes.
Did we know he was coming down today?
Yes.
We did?
Mm-hmm, we did.
It's just never appropriate.
It's easily forgotten is the thing.
Easily forgotten, never appropriate. What's that,
Right.
Steven?
So it's 3 years from Friday today?
I guess so.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I have Pasty scouting out the hallway where Schwager is currently residing in. Mm-hmm. Kind of like in the movie The Terminal, he just wanders around.
Stays here forever.
I got Pasty outside. Is that right, Pasty?
Yes, sir.
Well, what does Schwager want from our lives? Did you? I mean, is there anything you can find out? What's the noise out there?
Blue. You got the overcam radio blaring.
The overcam. Yes. Okay.
Blue T-shirt and all. Yeah,
yes, I understand.
In effect.
Well, why don't you ask him? What are you doing here, Schwager?
What's going on here this morning,
Oh,
Schwager? What are you doing here?
Well, I have my plaque diploma, and also you said I could...
See, we have to be like his parents, because his parents didn't, or his mom didn't have any reaction when she was showing his diploma.
Right.
So we have to be like, oh, Matthew, that's terrific.
So he's down here wanting accolades from
We're
us.
his pseudo-family.
Pseudo-family.
That's right.
He wants money and gifts.
Pasty, put Schwager on the phone,
Here he
please.
is.
Hello, T-Man.
Hello, T.
Yeah, Schwager.
How you doing?
Yeah, Schwager.
Well, like I said, I have my diploma.
Oh, yeah, Schwager.
Also, you said I can come down here and help judge.
Yeah, Schwager. Are you going to be willing to fight for time? You're going to be willing to try to box out? The elbow room going to be a little tough to find here in the studio with dump truck guy being here. I didn't know that you were both scheduled for the same day. We call it a scheduling error in the trade, but nonetheless, it's going to be you and Dumpy fighting for airtime. You're going to be able to handle that?
Yeah. I mean, I'll let him get all as much airtime as you want.
Oh, wow. So dump truck
That's
guy's like a
nice.
big brother to you in some sense.
Well, I barely get to meet any of the other dysfunctional family members except for John when I come here and he's drunk.
Mm-hmm.
But, I would like to meet other people in the dysfunctional family.
So you
except
haven't
for
ever
just a
met?
special
You've never
time.
met dump truck guy?
I have, but
yeah.
maybe for a total time of 30 seconds, maybe a minute in total.
I know dump truck guys felt a terrible void because of that. And I'm sure you're both on the same page as far as being glad to be able to hang together today. Mm-hmm. Yes. So you brought your diploma with you, huh?
Yes.
It's on a plaque?
Yeah, it's a plaque, like you hang up for everybody to see, and then you keep your original diploma hidden, locked away.
Locked away for safekeeping.
Right. Like that gun should have been in the house there.
And the meth. Maybe you should have locked that
Oh,
up.
geez.
Right, you should have.
Now, wait a minute. Last you told us, or did I dream this, your mom is not going to have to go to prison.
Okay, here's
Oh,
what
geez.
I understand
It's
at
an
the moment.
update now.
Yes.
In August, she goes back.
She goes back where?
She goes back to court,
Yes.
and she can get 6 months
Oh.
for mental evaluation or 1 year jail time.
Oh, so she still could go to jail.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
she
it's
needs
just
to
her court sentencing was just delayed.
Yeah, it keeps on getting delayed for the sentencing.
Yes.
Good.
Well, we hope that she's crazy then, so she doesn't have to go in.
She's crazy. No, she'll just stay at a mental ward.
What are you banking on there? You banking on she's crazed in the head or she's going to jail?
Her mental condition, that's what I'm banking on.
You believe that the judge will see that she's a complete mental case?
No, just bipolar.
Bipolar disorder, yes.
That gets you out of jail?
It does?
Well, also the fact that the charges could have been, all the felony charges could have been taken off her record about 5 years ago.
I see.
So-
I love this bipolar disorder, Terry.
Yeah.
They used to call it being moody.
Yeah, I know.
Now you're bipolar.
Right.
Right. Schwager.
Yes.
All right. How are you feeling this morning? You feeling good?
Yeah, I got only 3 hours of sleep. I feel fine.
Okay, that's good. And you've made some summer adjustments to your wardrobe. That's great. You got the blue T-shirt with the black vest on this time, as opposed to your winter wardrobe with the black vest with the blue T-shirt.
Right.
So that's good.
Yeah, well,
Stepping up.
Mm-hmm.
A wardrobe.
Schwager, I mean, is there anything else you wear or no?
no, I have 8 blue shirts, 8 blue jeans, 1 green vest.
That's all you own.
You have 8 pair of jeans, though. That's cool.
It's a green vest?
It's a green vest.
It's a dark green. It's like beyond pool table green.
Forest green.
Yeah, it's an evergreen.
Yes.
And now, that's all you own as far as clothing.
Well, about 10 pairs of socks and about 10 pairs of underwears.
Underwears. Yes. 10 pairs of what now, Schwager? Say it again.
About 10 pairs of underwear.
Underwears. Yes.
About 1 suit.
When he says underwears, Terry,
Yes.
we all have to go, underwears.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
Schwager, what do you own again? How many pairs of what now?
10 pairs of underwear.
Underwear.
Well, he didn't say underwears.
Oh.
He said he made it singular that time,
Oh.
which makes it plural, but he doesn't realize that. No, say it the way you said it the first time. Let us have some fun, damn it.
Okay.
Underwears?
10 pairs. Wait. 10 pairs of what now?
Underwear.
No. Say it like you said it before, damn it. We have to work this hard. It's ridiculous. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I have 10 pairs of underwear.
Underwears. All right, never mind. It wasn't worth it. Yes,
You
go
don't think
ahead.
it was? I thought it was.
Oh, jeez.
I got a thrill, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
The
What's
shocking
that?
thing is he has a suit.
He has 1
He
suit.
said 1 suit. Yeah.
About
Yes.
1 suit.
About 1
Yeah.
suit. What
He
is
has
about?
10 blue
I have
T-shirts
to-
and 1 really dark green vest.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's basically all I own.
Okay. Well, that's all you've owned from the day we met you, which was a good 3, 5, I don't know how many years ago now.
Actually, I've got the new pants, new stuff,
You
But
got-
the other stuff keeps on getting worn out.
Mm-hmm. You've got new blue T-shirts.
Yes.
All right.
It must be a big day for you when you have to go shopping for new blues.
You weren't thinking maybe black T-shirts, just shake it up a little bit, maybe some white T-shirts? No?
I'm thinking red maybe next.
Red.
Red.
next.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a kind of a big change.
Yeah.
Wow,
that's
be a big
little
step
shocking.
for him. All right. Schwager, we'll deal with you appropriately this morning, as always.
Okay.
All right? You just sit tight for a little while.
You want to talk to Pasty?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yes.
How many blue shirts does Pasty have?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe Pasty should go to the blue T-shirt, Schwager-type wardrobe.
I don't know about 10 different shirts. I mean,
Ah,
it's a blue T-shirt.
Yeah.
It's always been a blue T-shirt.
okay. Thank you, Pasty.
This plaque's pretty neat.
Okay. Did I tell you it's going to be a bizarre morning?
Yes.
Okay. The T-Man.
It's about to be a girl fight.
Nicole Richie's hand is a little heavier these days. Fiancé DJ AM slipped a new emerald cut diamond ring on her finger.
It's DJ AM, Terry.
Yes.
Yes. Man, that's got to make like DJ Mello and Ecstasy and Earthquake and all the dudes that do the stuff around here. There's a little bit annoyed, Terry, that if they were in L.A., they could be marrying people like Nicole Richie.
Man.
That'd be kind of big time.
That would be.
I think it'd be cool for like DJ Earthquake to marry. Hey, I'm marrying Nicole Richie. What do you think?
Right. I got her a new emerald cut
Right,
diamond
'cause
ring.
that's all this dude is. The
Yeah.
same kind of DJ.
Yep.
But
true.
in L.A., Terry.
Yes.
L.A.
He's hot down there.
Fiancé DJ AM slipped a new emerald cut diamond ring on her finger during an engagement party at Dad Lionel's house.
DJ AM. It's not even a cool name. It's not like DJ Mello.
Right. Or ecstasy.
Ecstasy or Quaaludes.
I know. Huh?
I mean, DJ AM. Come on. Come on.
This is my fiance, DJ Am.
DJ AM.
I
The
know.
wedding is still on slate for next summer.
Next summer.
All right. Can't wait for that big wedding.
There you go.
You think he'll
Are we
DJ it
invited?
or
Yeah.
get a band?
Well, he's multi-talented, Stephen. He can say I do while spinning the tunes. So don't count him out as far as wearing both hats.
Now she's going to throw the bouquet.
Ew. That doesn't the groom look handsome over there? Oh, wait, he's over there. Ew. Okay.
It's time for the groom
it's
dollar
me.
dance. Come on up and give me money.
Yes. Okay. What else going on in the world here, Terry? What else is happening?
Just-
What's going on? You gonna keep us up to date with what's going on overseas there, Stephen, or what?
I can do that, yes.
Anything going on?
Well, British police now saying that it's not a major incident.
Not a major incident.
Yep.
Just a little smoke, no fire.
Yeah, it seems like it was pretty major, though, with people running out of the subway screaming and everything this morning.
Well,
But
it tends to be that aftermath kind of panic type situations after you've been through something horrifying.
Yeah,
We
no
went
kidding.
through a couple of false alarms post 911.
That is true.
As you recall, the weeks after as well.
yes, but they evacuated 3 subway stations, and there was a thing on a bus, but they all say that it's
They're saying now reports are no biggie.
no biggie, but I'm reserving judgment until the whole truth comes out.
Okay, whatever. Anyhow, what else going on in the world there, Terry?
I have some more Jude Law news in regards to his little tryst with his nanny. His ex-wife has spoken out.
His ex-wife. He has an ex-wife, too. I forgot about
Sadie
that.
Frost.
Yeah, Sadie Frost,
And
yes.
that's who his children are with.
Sounds like she should be a poet.
Sadie, yeah, I know, huh?
Go ahead.
Basically, it's just one little quote. She says, quote, "It's not my nightmare anymore."
Basically meaning, he's not my nightmare anymore.
Right.
Even worse to be called an it.
Yeah.
Right.
She says, it's not my nightmare anymore.
Right. So have a good time, Sienna.
By saying it's not my nightmare anymore, that includes he and all the drama that comes along with him. That's where it becomes the it.
Correct.
It's not my nightmare anymore.
Right. And
That's as insulting as it gets.
well, I would say yes.
I mean, I wouldn't want any woman
feel-
saying about me, well, it's not my nightmare anymore.
Right.
I
Have a
wouldn't
good
want
time.
I think that's got a sting.
Probably does.
Jude Law, and he's tried, Terry, after screwing the nanny for a month,
Yes.
he's tried to make as mature a situation out of this as possible with his PR people and him preparing a open letter to the public of apology for screwing the nanny for a month, Terry. He's
Right.
tried to do all the right things that a person would do after screwing the nanny for a month, Terry.
Right.
I mean, there's wrong things to do, and then there's the right way to go about it after you screw your nanny for a straight month.
He went to the
Right.
nanny screwing class.
And he's taken the high road as far as the post-screwing the nanny for a month situation that he could have taken, Terry.
Yes, that's true.
Now, you got to commend a man, after screwing a nanny for a month, Terry, for being able to handle it as professionally as he's handled it. And yet, he has to deal with comments from his ex-wife like, it's not my nightmare anymore.
Right. And not only that, but his fiance, or who knows if she is his fiance anymore, he can't get a hold of Sienna Miller, who he's supposedly engaged to, right? She won't return any of his calls.
Yeah, not a good thing when your fiance doesn't return your calls. That
He can't even track her down.
That
Can't
also
find
can
her.
sting a bit. So the moral of the story is, after you screw your nanny for a straight month, gentlemen out there,
Yes.
no reason to take any high road. Just go dirt all the way.
Deny, deny, deny.
Right. Well, whatever it takes to take the dirtiest low road of them all, it's not going to pay off in the end to take any high road.
Right.
I mean, look what happens when you apologize. Not good.
Yes.
Not good.
You and your people sit down, you come up word for word with the perfect press release as to why and what and when and how it happened, hoping that people would accept it, understand it,
Right.
be able to make some sense out of screwing the nanny for a month
Right.
behind your fiance's back. Is that too much to ask, Terry?
No,
To have
no,
the
no.
public accept that you screwed your nanny behind your fiance's back for a month?
And to say,
You would think not.
right.
And yet, here's Jude Law, just twisting in the wind. And nothing like a guy who's about 5'7", 120 pounds to twist in the wind.
It's a new PR firm. They're not getting it done.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah, it is. But
So his fiance doesn't return his calls.
not returning his
and
calls. In fact, she has.
his ex-wife says, it's not my nightmare anymore.
Right. And in fact, Sienna.
You ever been called an it, Stephen?
I would assume I have at some
Right.
point.
Okay.
Have you?
Me?
Yeah.
Moral times that I like to count. Terry.
Oh, okay. But I was going to tell you that Sienna, she also has taken a little break from the play that she was doing over there in London.
So she's pretty much disappeared.
Yeah.
She needed to get the hell out of
I think so.
of Dodge.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Dodge, London, Terry?
No, haven't. How is Dodge
It's
London?
beautiful. It's a shame that she had to leave.
Yeah.
Now, that's pretty revealing, Terry, that she has, in mid-performance,
Yeah.
she has decided the show must go on theory doesn't hold true to her.
Well, she's taking, they say she will be back, but, she did. She's gone for a while, however long she plans on being gone.
I know many people who have been in the theater, Terry, and their unfortunate situation was identical, where their fiance had screwed the nanny for a month, Terry,
Yes.
and they just kept up the fight and realized the show must go on. And you don't, if you're in the theater, Terry,
Yeah?
you don't take time off. I mean, theater runs are what? Limited, obviously,
They are,
always, and And you can't do that. You can't just go on vacation.
Yeah.
People, you still got to go to your job.
Your nanny screwed your fiance for a month. Suck it up and get out there on stage and be an actress.
Put on a happy face.
Put on a happy face. Oh, wait, this scene calls for a sad face.
Get out there and break a leg.
Yeah.
But don't break the nanny's leg. Or your
Well, I'm
fiance.
sure she wants to.
Your
but-
fiance's leg. Just realize it's a figure of speech. Well, that's just showing how traumatic the situation has been for the fiance.
Yeah, definitely. Feel kind of bad for Sienna, but,
Yes.
that's what happens to her being such a star and,
Oh, well. What else is going on, Terry?
You wanted to go to see her in the show and go, well, how's the nanny?
Oh, dear. She was being
Heckle her. That's why she couldn't do it.
That'd be terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Some news about Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson. We've talked about how supposedly they got married and then they were denying that.
They didn't say they had gotten married, Terry.
Well,
the reports were they were getting married for a third
again.
time, yes.
Well, actually,
for a third time.
I know.
Yes.
Well, Tommy Lee actually told Entertainment Tonight that he did not propose to Pamela, but they are taking things slow.
Well, that's what you want to do when you're getting married the third time. You want to take things slow, Terry. You want to get to know the person. Everyone I know who has been married 3 times to the same person, Terry, the third time,
Yeah.
you want to take things step by step, not rush into anything, and really try to connect.
That's probably smart. They'll get to know each other and all this time.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Yes,
get to know if he leaves the toilet seat up and all that.
yes. I know I've read many a book on getting married for the third time to the same person, Terry.
Yeah?
And it always points out that you want to take things slow. Mm-hmm. So it's a good move. Well done, Tommy Lee.
They are just...
Shows that he's learning, Terry.
Yes, he's changing.
Takes saying I do 3 times to the same person for him to figure it all out, but eventually he gets it right.
Good job.
There you go. This one may last about 5 years.
Yeah, right.
It's to be able to sing once, twice, 3 times, my lady.
Oh, jeez. What's that now?
Once, twice, 3
Yes.
times, my lady.
I heard it the first time.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Do you have that song?
Okay. All right, please.
The T-Man.
Pam Anderson and Motley rocker Tommy Lee may be in love again, but don't go shopping for wedding gifts just yet.
Here you go, Terry.
Our Tanika Ray got a hold of the bad boy last night at a Hugo Boss
Oh, that's
event
nice.
in New York City.
I have to ask you, I know Pam's your soulmate.
Oh.
You guys are going to get it on again one more time? Did you propose to her?
Why is everyone asking me this?
We want to know, man. We love you guys.
It's private.
Private.
So is that a yes?
It's always been private between Pamela and Tommy Lee, Terry. Like that boat scene, that was very private. When he was stroking his wanker with the video camera in the car next to her.
Right.
That was very private.
Very private.
I only watched it about 80 times. It's private.
My goodness.
That sex video, very private.
Why is everyone asking me this?
We want to know, man. We love you
It's
guys.
private.
So is that a yes?
Pam came directly to Extra today and told us there's absolutely no truth to the rumor, but they'll remain close.
Oh. Yes. There you go.
Yeah?
Can't help but be close to Tommy Lee with as big a cranker as he has, Terry.
I know, huh?
We're all close. Even.
Swag man!
Yeah, she's close.
Get him and Dave in the same room. Oh, boy.
Watch out.
Well, he's in the same room as us right now. The new high school graduate, Stephen. Oh, how proud we are of him. Yeah, okay. Schwager.
Yes.
The sad news that Terry informed me of this morning, I don't know if she brought it up on the air. She wanted to know whether we should bring it up to you, though, because she didn't think the rest of the listeners would really be interested, is that, do you have any idea what it might be? I mean, I'll ask you that.
The person that played Scotty,
Wow, how about that? It just nailed it out of nowhere, Terry. I guess he does know about this news.
Oh, of
Yes,
course.
what happened to the person that played Scotty?
well, after suffering from Alzheimer's, he died yesterday on the 36th anniversary of the moon landing.
He died yesterday.
Wow.
Yes. He was suffering from old-timers, as you said. And were you saying that to be funny, or is that really how you know the disease to be
Alzheimer's.
pronounced? What?
Alzheimer's disease.
Alzheimer's. Mm-hmm. Maybe they wanted to take that diploma back. What do you think, Terry?
Okay. Maybe.
Alzheimer's?
Well, okay, so I can't pronounce a few words.
Yeah,
Okay.
he wears underwears on his birthday.
Yes.
And get Alzheimer's disease.
Just a few words.
Yeah, when you can't pronounce bathroom, there's a problem. But that's all right. When you can't pronounce birthday, there may be a problem.
But that's the Port Orchard dialect coming out.
So how much did this bother you? Did you cry yesterday when you heard Scotty died? You Trekkie you? You,
Trekkie.
Well, aren't you?
Trekker.
Trekker?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
There's a difference in fan types.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
You can correct me on that. I corrected him on the Z's pronunciations. He can correct me on the types of fans Star Trek has. I only knew of Trekkies. Who are these Trekkers?
Yeah.
All the same.
Okay, there's Trekkies, Trekkers,
Do
and
the
Treks.
Trekkies and Trekkers ever think they're going to get together in the street and brawl, or no? I mean, there's got to be, if there's two different types, as you
There's
say,
three.
there's
Oh my
got to
God.
be some altercations that you two will have.
There's three types.
The three groups will have over the years. I wonder if you're going to settle it by just blood in the streets. Is that going to happen, or what?
No.
No, you guys get along so far.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, don't think that's going to last forever. Somewhere along the way, the Trekkies, the Trekkers, and whatever the else group there is going to have something you don't see eye to eye on. Maybe it'll be how to properly bury Scotty.
Yeah, well, that will be coming up in the next few weeks on the chat sites. But
So you're a Trekker.
yes.
And what's the difference between Trekkie and Trekkers? Not that I'm really interested. I don't know why I'm asking. But go
Okay.
ahead.
All three are still weird, though, right?
No, Treks are actually the normal ones that...
Trekkers are very normal. Yes, very cool.
Treks are the normal ones where they just keep it bottled up in a closet.
Mm-hmm.
Trekkers are big fans, but they don't believe it's real. And Trekkies are the ones that do believe it's real.
Right. And you're what now?
A Trekker.
Right. And what do the Trekkers think again?
They
I
know...
don't care. What?
They're big fans, but they know,
it's not real. So the Trekkies are, in your mind, gone. They're just out there in Pluto, right?
They're the ones that speak Klingon all day.
Mm-hmm.
But you have Klingon on your website.
No, my website's designed as an LCARS-based system.
Do you or do you not have any Klingon on your website?
There are no Klingons on my website.
Then why does Steven think there are Klingons?
There's some sort of Star Trek stuff on there.
Yes,
Okay.
That's not Klingon?
it's not Klingon.
I guess I'm confused as to what the languages are.
Did you hear my first question? Have you answered the first question or not? Did I even ask the question out of
You
order?
did. You
Did
asked
you
whether or not he
cry
cried.
when you found out he died, yes or no?
I didn't think it was appropriate to cry in a library.
You were in a library when you found out that he died, because that's the only place you get computer or internet access.
Correct.
So you didn't want to cry in the little stall in the library where you get computer and internet news.
Correct.
You didn't get on your bike and ride over to Redmond and stand vigil at his house?
That's like a 60-mile bike ride.
He's a local guy?
Yeah, Redmond.
Yeah, Redmond, Washington.
He retired from public life back in October.
That's the guy they always wanted to beam up, or what?
I think
He's
he
the one
did the
that-
beaming.
Yes.
Oh, he did the beaming.
He did.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Fascinating.
Actually-
Thank you, Terry. Now I understand what they meant by it.
No, but that quote's an actual false quote. It's actually Scotty.
Oh, you know what? Nobody really cares.
Okay.
I swear. There's not a Trekkie, a Trekker, or a Trekkie, or whatever else there is out there listening.
There's actually about 5 in this
Okay,
state.
whatever.
that I know of.
And you chat with them all the time.
Yes.
You didn't cry.
No, I just made a few comments about him.
You'd rather talk to yourself at a library, but crying is kind of the question.
No, on the chat forums.
Oh, I see.
To about 15,000 other people.
As soon as you found out the news, you went right to the forum and you started sharing thoughts.
Correct.
And you didn't think the person waiting to use the computer next deserved it more than you.
I used my laptop.
Mm-hmm. You can't use your laptop anywhere but the library?
The library has free wireless internet.
It has. I understand. Okay, so you weren't taking anyone else's time.
Correct.
I don't know. I still think you should turn in your laptop if you're just going to use it to talk in Star Trek forums, but that's just me.
Well, I also use it for email, video editing.
Who are you emailing?
Yeah.
Who are you emailing?
Star Trek people from the forum.
Right.
Huh?
Well, not just those people, but my friend over in Maine.
Right. That girl?
Yeah.
She get naked for you still or no?
She hasn't gotten naked for me.
Okay.
And, well, also, I checked to my dad. I've been taking care of some financial stuff.
All right.
So.
You're a graduate now. Got a lot of
Yes.
time on your hands.
No, I don't.
Whoa, what's keeping you so busy?
I have 2 part-time jobs. I have to figure out all the financial information for myself for going to college.
Mm-hmm.
And comes the fun part of actually trying to,
And this morning you're going to help us judge.
Yes, this is the only time I've free left that I have for the next few
This
months.
morning, don't just gloss over what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is very important. This morning, if we ever feel the urge, we're going to ask for your input as far as who should be America's next top model, as far as the candidate we select to submit to the casting directors of the show.
Correct.
Do you understand how big a responsibility this is?
Correct.
Do you want to see some of the pictures of the women coming in this morning? One woman, I don't know how she even knows, Terry, because I had us pulled from their station. but she's coming from the Tri-Cities.
Wow.
I don't know how she found out about this this situation that we're doing, but she's driving over as we speak, or maybe she drove over last night and she's here already, but she's from the Tri-Cities, and she wants so desperately to be on America's Next Top Model Season 6 that she has made the trek on over to have us review her situation.
You beamed her over.
Yes.
Coming from near and far.
Well, let me tell you, that Scotty still has some power.
Yes, he's...
in the afterlife, because she's been beamed on over.
Whoa.
Now, do you want to see a picture of her, or will that make you pass out like you did the last time you saw a girl here in the studio?
I think I can manage seeing a picture.
You remember when Schwager passed out in the studio and needed to be revived, Terry?
Yes.
Because some woman was whispering in his ear about how she wanted to do things to his situation, Terry?
Yes, I do.
This is the first time you knew he had a situation.
I know. Is that what that is?
Is that what happened? Was it the first time it's ever moved and made you pass out, or what?
I think so.
Do you want to, at this time, you didn't want to share with us that at that time, the things she said to you. Now here we are, I think well over a year later. It was about a year ago, actually, now I think about it. She whispered some things in your ear she was instructed to do, and you passed out, and I thought he was faking it first, only to find that he had literally and legitimately passed out here in the studio, Terry.
Crazy.
Do you want to now tell us, or give us, maybe not the exact words, but some idea of the things she whispered into your ear?
Well, I would, but I kind of forgot it. It was over a year ago.
You blocked it out?
Yeah, probably.
They were sexual things.
Yes, they were.
They were graphically sexual to a level that you had never even understood existed until that moment.
What do you think? Just the grocery list is going to make him pass out?
geez.
Go get eggs.
Well, just a woman whispering in his ear may have
Yeah,
done a
that
lot.
could be.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was graphically sexual. Was it things she wanted to do to you, or things she wanted you to do to her? I mean, you could tell us that. You got to remember that.
I think it was a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, stuff she wanted me to do to her and stuff that she wanted to do to me.
All right, what stuff did she want you to do to her?
I don't remember exactly.
Well, you do, because you just said it was both.
Well, something...
Draw us a picture.
Do you know what it was that she was talking about?
His cheeks are getting all
right, what did she want to do to you? Give me some idea. Give me some idea.
Oral sex.
Oh, jeez.
Boy.
It's a family show, man.
Can't say that.
No.
That's not how she said it, though.
No.
Is it, or no?
She said it in more graphic detail.
Was it on that note that you passed out, or was it when she started talking about things you're supposed to do to her that you passed out? What made you pass out?
I think it was somewhere around there.
It was somewhere around when she said she wanted to do the oral stuff. She wanted to oralize your situation. That's when you passed out. That was the last thing you remember.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't really picture her just saying, "Oh, let's have oral."
Now, why would you pass out when you hear about that? Why would that make you pass out?
Well,
you didn't realize that could be done, or it just was too much of an overload on your wiring, or what?
It was the first time it was brought up in any matter that...
As it pertains to you?
Yes.
Because everyone on their first time passes out, Terry.
I'm just watching him trying to, remember it, and he's getting all flushed.
He is, because I'm not looking at him.
Yes, he is.
I have my back to him, Terry. Which is the way I like to be positioned here in the studio.
I understand.
I mean, at a distance, of course.
Right, of course. But he's getting all red and flushed in the face, and it's just hilarious.
Oh, my gosh, you're right. What, you got a sunburn all of a sudden here in the studio?
I think he's going to pass out again just by, recalling
all the blood is obviously rushing to your head right now, Schwager, just remembering this moment. What the hell is wrong with you? You are
Swag Man.
Why is this? Look at you. You're. This is ridiculous.
I've
never seen. This is bordering on him passing out again. I've never seen a face as filled with blood.
I know.
That's not where the blood's supposed to go when you hear and you talk about things like this.
I bet Terry could whisper one thing and put him over the edge.
Gosh.
Well, that's like a face boner, Tabby. All the blood's supposed to rush to other areas.
I understand.
What the hell's going on?
I have no idea.
He's just...
You all right?
I think so.
You're supposed to be breathing. Are you breathing?
A little.
Okay.
Some water.
You don't want to talk about it anymore?
At this rate, no.
At this rate? Okay. At this rate, meaning your heart rate, or what?
Bro.
At this rate, 1,000 beats a minute? No.
At this rate, I think I'm...
You getting woozy?
A little.
I'm
Look at the dude.
I know.
I'm getting nervous here.
I've been watching him, and it's just...
Last time he passed out, Hotshot revived him. He's got some medical skills, but Hotshot's on his honeyest of moons. You passed out this morning. You're on your own.
Yeah, we just let you lay there.
We just let you lay there all morning.
We just go...
All we're doing is just talking about it.
Yeah,
Maybe the poo just staring at him like he's like, he can't believe what he's saying. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, you want to lay down on the couch?
I don't know who's been on that couch, so I don't think so.
We might have to get
Well,
ready.
you were on it when you passed out.
Yes.
Okay.
Good point, but it's been over here. Who knows what John John's done to it?
Okay, you coming around now? Your face is not looking as red.
No.
So tell me what she said.
See, you just want to get him all boiling again.
What did she say to you that made you pass out? And along the lines of the oralizing, what happened there?
Well,
You haven't thought about it since that moment? You never even, in a private moment in your home, in your trailer, you haven't recounted the things she said to you? You never had an interest to do that? No. I don't know, man.
He just
I would
passed.
think about it every single day.
Sure you would.
I would find out, even though I passed out and I lost out in that moment, I would try to salvage what could have been. I would have, like, tracked her down. She might have been serious. She had the ability. I remember that girl.
Well, you'd use it for moments for yourself, too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
All for every day.
Yes, I have.
The rest you have already.
Yes.
That's funny.
You don't even remember if you in the past year you haven't thought about it until now.
no, I have not thought about it till now.
That's peculiar.
That is peculiar.
You think? Thus the swag man.
Dumpy's out in the hallway. So I even worry about showing you this picture from the girl from the Tri-Cities that's coming down this morning.
Or any of the girls coming in, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a girl standing topless by her pussycat, who I guess feels like that's going to give her a leg up on the competition.
Okay.
She's got quite the pet, Terry. You want to see this picture? Or you're just not ready?
You said topless?
Have you ever seen a topless picture?
Oh, jeez.
Only thing I've seen of the woman's body is probably in health class.
Okay. Terry, I don't remember any the first 5 seasons of America's Top Model being topless. Do you remember that, Terry?
No.
Okay, so I'm wondering what inspired this girl to send a topless picture, but we'll, I guess, find out when she comes down this morning and see what she's about. We have been getting emails. I've been getting text pages, Terry, from some of the listeners suggesting that some of our listeners are taking more of a porn star angle to this competition than they should be. That this is America's Top Model and not America's Next Porn Star.
Right.
And some of the pictures on our tmanshow.com website are a little too pornish and not enough.
Model?
Thank you, Terry. Yes. Love you filling in the blanks. Not enough wholesome good fun.
There's some good wholesome fun on there.
And I say, let the parade continue!
You have your own agenda.
I think there are, yes, as you point out, Stephen, there are all types on our website of women from this area who have decided, yes, this is my calling. This is my shot. I can't let this one pass by. I have an opportunity to be on season 6 of America's Top Model, and I will do what I have to do to get on there. But when I get those emails of people maybe perhaps a little agitated that some of the participants have gotten a little too pornish with their display of themselves to try to get into America's Next Top Model, all I can do is smile a bit.
Belt over the chest, that's the new thing. That's how I'm wearing mine today.
That we have listeners that will go the extra mile. I can't help but smile as to how energetic, for lack of a better word, Terry, our listeners can be with their efforts. Yes. And as Stephen points out, even new trends have begun.
The belt over the chest.
The belt over the chest is going to be a new staple signature style for Stephen Kilbreath. It's, let me just say this, a huge step up from the shippy shirts.
The T-Man. #1 in the afternoon. And now, representing butt rockers worldwide, carrying sod from Tacoma to Everett and every city in between, president of the Blue Collar Workers, even though he wears a tank top, here's Dump Truck Guy.
What's cracking, dude?
Oh, he's here in the studio!
It's a party. I just can't wait, man. 2 more days and just... They're going to hear that Open that vantage.
Wow.
Crank it out of the gorge.
Wow, they're going to hear it all over Eastern Washington, Terry. It's going to be blasting at the top.
5 million watts.
Volume possible at the gorge in George Washington, the father of our country. Dump Truck Guy, live and in color, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed,
and in the summer, he's in more color than ever, Terry.
Yeah, he looks really good.
Although he's got the tanning bed all year round.
Yeah, I know.
Does it look more natural now?
Those days on the shores of Lake, what lake are you on?
Lake Tap.
Lake Taps.
Party Cup.
Yes.
The party
are
cup.
certainly paying off for him, Terry.
Yes, they
He
are.
couldn't be more brown.
I like it.
Mhm.
He does look good.
And he's here, I guess, this morning, sitting in the Hot Shot Scott seat, by the way.
Yes.
He's on his hottiest of moons. He is going to help us judge this morning for America's Next Top Model. Now, Dump Truck Guy
Yes, indeed.
walked in with a girl as he came to the studio this morning, who's waiting outside to be viewed as America's Next Top Model, at least a candidate of, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
And your impression of her was?
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, Dumpy, that's been a running theme. We've been getting a lot of women that certainly are entitled, very much entitled, go beyond the call of duty as far as,
Indeed.
far as, thank you, Terry. Let's leave it out there. As far as being here and having a right to be here and being within their right to try out, Terry.
Yes.
And then there's been a nice, strong, more than a handful of women, Terry, that have just no business. I've said it over and over again. Showing up. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're smoking. I don't know what they're drinking, Terry. Are you telling me that this girl may be one of those girls, or is she on the borderline, or where do you see her falling in?
That's what I'm telling you.
Is she borderline? Is she definitely one of those women that I'm describing, or what?
Well, she's okay, but she's not model material.
Are you talking to the right side of the microphone?
I don't know.
There you go.
There you go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Got her done.
Oh, jeez. She's just not model material.
I don't think so.
No.
No. I wonder if she had a mirror, and if she did, is she using it?
Is it a working mirror? Does it have a reflection that it shows you?
I have no idea.
Well, but you have to remember, if you've ever watched this show, which I have, these women are not like drop dead gorgeous. They're very plain.
That's a good point, Terry. I've never watched the show that I'm casting for.
I mean, they really are. They
they called me, and I
kinda...
told them that. And they said, T-Man, we trust in you to bring someone unique, someone that maybe after 5 seasons, they're tired of having the same kind of girl that their casting directors find. They want a fresh point of view, and nothing like the T-Man, the morning show, to give you a fresh point of view, Terry.
That's
true. You're telling me some of these girls out there that are applying and coming down here have watched the first 5 seasons of this show, and they see a lot of mediocre-looking women, is what you're telling me? You're telling me mediocre-looking women have been on America's Top Model all through the first 5 seasons?
Yes. I mean, yes, they have nice facial features and so on and so forth, but they are very
But they
plain.
wouldn't strike you on the street as any kind of a standout.
Right. You're not walking by them going, whoa, gotta have her. Whoa, she's a model.
I have 3 scheduled for today, Dumpy. 2 are, take a look at these pictures. Is it the blonde or is it 2 brunette? What do you remember walking in with there?
She's a blonde.
Blonde.
Yeah.
So it's this one blonde here.
Yeah,
she's got that Kirsten Dunst look, Terry. Now, I've never been remotely attracted to that Kirsten Dunst look, Terry.
Yeah. It's definitely a different
Leave it
look.
for Spider-Man to enjoy her.
Right.
I'm not interested. But look at this picture. I mean, could you look more dead on to just capturing the essence?
Oh, yeah.
Of Spidey's girl?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
She does definitely look the Kirsten
And you're
Dunst.
telling me that kind of plain Jane-ish look is what's been saturating the airwaves during America's Top Model's first 5 seasons?
Yes.
Well, it's about time they have a change. That's it. They
and like
need
you
a girl
said, maybe
with a...
that is it. Maybe that's why they called you. They want
They
something
need a girl with a
different,
belt over her breasts. Over her breasts. This is... Well, I don't know who will ultimately choose Terry. And I don't know what she's going to look like. But I do know it's not going to be Spidey's girlfriend. Now, I don't know if this picture is going to be a true indication of what she's going to come in here and look like. But if Dumpy's giving me and we've gotten a nice handful of
True, we have.
it makes me wonder why these girls...
I can confirm. She's going to walk in, she's going to look just like that picture.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Not good.
Have you seen Spider-Man?
No.
Either of the two?
No.
Do you know Kirsten Dunst?
No. But
You don't?
I guess I do now.
Yeah, you're about to meet her.
That's it.
That's just cute blonde. Steven would like this girl.
Yeah. I like Kirsten Dunst.
You do?
Mhm.
You think Kirsten Dunst is pretty?
I
You
do.
think Kirsten Dunst is hot? You look at Kirsten Dunst and say, man, she's hot.
I don't think I look at her and say, man, she's hot, but I like her.
I like
yes.
the look, and yes.
Natural beauty.
Natural. You got to work at it to be hot. Look at Dumpy, tanning nonstop.
Working out, getting all buff.
Working out, and then what gym do you go to that you're pumping the iron and getting the biceps going and making it happen? You got to work at being hot in this world.
Damn right. Hard work.
Put in the hours.
Can't slack off and be a lazy bastard.
Can't be a slacker. Well, all right. I'm just trying to do my best, Terry, to discourage any further yes from coming down here.
But until you cast that show.
I don't see, if we're doing America's Next Top then I would expect to see many a woman out there who's got the Kirsten Dunst look.
Right.
You filled the whole docket.
You're telling me again. I'm having trouble accepting this, Terry. I wish maybe they can get me taped so I can see who's been on the first 5 seasons. Not that that's going to change who I send, Terry.
Right.
It's not. And I'm not necessarily going to send a hardcore porn star, but she'll be pretty close.
Close as we can get, right?
Well, I don't know, Terry. Maybe there will be someone who might fall into the more natural beauty kind of angle that we ultimately choose. I don't know. All I know is that I doubt very strongly that the one who wins this thing is going to be anywhere close to
Okay.
All right, I can tell you that right now.
All right.
Man. Now, Dump Truck Guy brought up a good point. Where's Vinny the Pooh? Where's the Pooh's Pooh? Is he here?
Yes, he is.
Where? Oh, there he is. Man, you and Kendall just
They were
enjoying
getting
a
all
cozy moment on the morning show couch there, weren't you?
They was
She
close,
was
man.
whispering in his ear.
Really?
Yes, she was leaning over and whispering
I
something.
think she was licking his ear.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa!
Boy.
Wow.
Jeez.
Well, maybe it's in your mind.
I think that's why Vinny got up so slowly.
Vinny the Pooh, you're going to be one of the DJs on stage during Summer Jam. Is that right or wrong?
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure. Let me just tell you this. It's a done deal as far as I'm concerned, that you will be in control of the ones and twos, as they call it, right? When Dump Truck Guy hits the stage for his big $50,000 giveaway moment.
Yeah,
Okay?
rolling the dice.
Okay, and you're going to be up there during his thing. Okay? Now, he made an excellent point. I want to make sure that, A, you bring his initial sounder music that introduces Dump Truck Guy every time he makes an appearance on this show. So don't forget that when you head up to George Washington, the father of our country.
Will do.
All right? Make sure you blast it when he's about to hit the stage.
That'll be great.
And Dumpy, I can see that you have the mullet in like a stage 5 perfection category.
It's ready for headbanging,
It's
man.
ready for some Summer Jam headbanging. Summer Jam has had a lack of headbanging, Terry. It's had a lot of stuff.
Yes,
a lot
it has.
of other kinds of banging.
Yeah.
I don't know if headbanging has really
Not been a priority.
been a major priority at Summer Jam. And not that it's going to be a top priority, but it's going to definitely have its moment.
Yep.
It's definitely going to have its moment.
Indeed.
When Dump Truck Guy hits the stage, ready to MC, ready to be a game show host, to give away $50,000. First time ever. $50,000 waiting to be won.
Nice.
In George Washington, the father of our country. Vinny the Pooh.
Yes.
Not only will you need to have Dump Truck Guys open, and I don't need to play the open, you're familiar with it?
I am familiar.
And how does it go now?
I know he drives sod from Everett to Tacoma.
All right, you're not saying it with nearly as much enthusiasm as it needs to be said with. If you're going to be,
But I'll play it. I'll have it in hand.
You're going to basically be in the Dump Truck Guy team when he hits the stage.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, I'm glad you're happy about that. But when you talk about a sounder, I want to hear about a little bit of the energy that's involved in that
You
sounder.
know how it starts, and then I'll give the energy.
Oh, you need
Here's the very
he needs
initial.
a boost, and then then he'll be off and running.
Yes, he needs the initial strums of the guitar.
Well, there you go. And now,
There you go.
go ahead.
Butt Rockers Worldwide.
What about Butt Rockers
I
Worldwide?
can't remember how it goes.
Well,
That's
all right,
hilarious.
try your best, and we'll.
Hey, yeah, somebody write a script. I'll read it. I mean, you know.
I want
Get the
you
lyrics or
to
something.
give it your best shot at recounting how it goes. Go ahead. And now,
And now,
for butt rockers worldwide.
Butt rockers worldwide.
Yeah, we're not in the mall.
Rocking butt rockers worldwide. What was that?
Well, it's representing butt
Oh,
rockers.
representing butt rockers worldwide.
Don't help him, Swagger.
Don't help me, Swagger. I got
Man. Go ahead, yes.
Driving sod from Tacoma to Everett and every city in between.
He's not just driving it.
Yeah, no.
He's carrying it.
Okay. I don't know, man. It's hard.
Okay, carrying sod from Tacoma to Everett and everywhere in between.
Every city in between.
Yeah, all right.
President of the Blue Collar Association, even though he wears the tank top.
It is an association.
Even though he wears the tank top.
Right.
He's dump truck guy.
Yeah!
Good job. I got it.
Representing butt rockers worldwide. Carrying sod from Tacoma to Everett and every city in between. President of the Blue Collar Workers
Association.
Even though he wears a tank top, here's Dump Truck Guy.
Terry,
You forgot the
do you know how wild it's going to get?
Oh, I know. Can you imagine? People are going to go
Do
crazy
you
for him.
know the frenzy? Do you know how hysterical? Do you know how crazed people are going to get? How loud it's going to get when Dump Truck Guy hits the stage
Absolutely.
and this theme song for Dump Truck Guy is blaring out over every speaker, just blading into your ears.
I like it.
Do you know how ridiculous it's going to be at the Gorge?
Bikini tops flying everywhere.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If they don't complain from at least 6 adjacent cities over, Terry, it's not being played loud enough. Do you understand what I'm saying there, Vinny the Pooh?
I'm hearing you.
You're going to be his partner in crime when he hits the stage.
So when the sound guy tries to choke me out,
That's
and turn
right.
it down, just kick his
Well,
ass.
first off, the first thing you do is you push aside DJ Mello, Earthquake, Ecstasy, anyone who may be in control. You tell him you're the guy who I'm putting in charge of Dump Truck Guy when he's on stage.
Got it.
All right. Then you play this as at top volume as it could possibly get, to the point where you can't even understand the words. It's so distorted.
Got it.
All right.
Where you have to lead the entire crowd with the words.
Oh no, we want to understand the words, but loud. All right. And then this perfected mullet with a tank top, just looking as big a jackass as it can possibly look. Will hit the stage, and you don't expect everybody to be just going crazy.
Indeed. What's happening?
And then you keep his background music going all the while.
Okay.
All right.
I can do it.
Until maybe the time comes for the person to start rolling them dice.
Then fade into Metallica.
Oh, jeez. All right, take it easy, Dump Truck Guy.
Yeah, easy.
Let me work this through. All right?
Metallica.
Yes.
Like, I don't have that on record yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vinny's spinning Metallica on his.
Don't worry, Dump Truck Guy has all the records you need in his home that he's going to bring you.
Enter Sandman Dance Remix.
Yes. I'll play this one backwards.
Yeah.
All right, can you handle this?
I can handle it.
You ready for this?
my
Ready.
God.
All right.
Right-o.
Gosh.
Schwager, are you going to be at Summer Jam?
No, I will not.
Oh, jeez.
I have to work.
You have to work?
Yes.
So if I gave you tickets, it wouldn't help you?
And also, I want to have transportation. So
You'd have to take
Maybe
him,
he
T-Man.
could ride up with you, T-Man.
Yeah.
In the back of that limo.
Okay. Schwager, that's what I visualized in the back of the limo, Terry. Schwager, so there's no even reason to give you tickets, is what you're saying?
yes.
Okay. Then I won't.
Okay.
We'll give them to somebody else.
Fine with me.
All right. You obviously realize you're going to be missing out on a lot, though, right?
I miss out on a lot of stuff.
Okay, just overall in life.
Period.
So he's used to that, Terry.
Yes,
This is
he is.
nothing new for him. Okay, it's good to know that, hey, there's something to be said about a man who's accustomed to missing out on a lot and accepting it. I don't know what, but there's something to be said about it.
It'll make him stronger in the long run.
Huh?
Probably not.
Okay. It'll make you stronger in the long run.
I hope so.
Yes. Feels like it's been a long run already for you, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Yes.
The T-Man.
Your body's burning up. 1 billion cell phones will be sold in the year 2009.
Oh.
New numbers show that's up from 674 million in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Basic handsets will eventually be $20.
Yes, and Schwager still won't have one in 2009, Terry. There are homeless people that have cell phones, Terry.
True.
And Schwager, you don't have a cell phone, do you? Oh, isn't that cozy on the couch there? It's a Kendall sandwich, Terry.
I see.
It's Vinny the Pooh and Matthew Schwager just on each side of Kendall the Hot Patroller. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Yes. No cell phone for you?
No.
Never going to have one?
Probably not.
Didn't think so.
Who's he going to call?
A billion. So yeah, I guess when you have no one in your call list, there's no reason to have a cell phone.
Right.
When we're the only people in your call list, please don't get one. You'll use the last remaining payphone that the Earth has.
Well, that's good.
Yes. No matter how far he has to travel to use it, as opposed to getting a cell phone.
Right.
Keep building them for him.
Yes. Terry, we played that cue to call.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. That means we have to give someone one of the final pairs of Summer Jam tickets that are going to be remaining. Wow. Maybe not only will I give away Summer Jam tickets now, but before the end of the show as well, as we're really coming up on crunch time. Yeah. We're 2 days away. 48 hours from now, you'll be driving up I-90 and you'll be seeing the broken down cars on the side that you'll be making fun of, and you'll be seeing people who have signs that say I need tickets and all that Summer Jam stuff. You'll be seeing all the banners that Kendall, the Hot Patrol, and everyone else put up in their tireless working hours. I don't know why they would live a life like that. But anyhow, you'll see all of that, Terry.
I know.
48 hours from now. Wow. Knowing that every mile that you clock on your speedometer, you're that much closer to seeing Dump Truck Guy getting up on stage as the game show host that he is. Ready to give away $50,000.
Tearing it up, baby.
Oh, jeez. You know that you'll be a mile closer to seeing Nas from seeing New Edition.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. How do they stay so new? That's what we're all going to figure out, Terry, when we're at the gorge.
Yeah.
So much to say.
I know.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome.
It's a happening, man. And who is going to be getting one of the final pairs of free tickets? You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking.
Good. My name's Alexandra.
Oh, hey.
Alexandra.
Yes.
Do you have a nickname, or does everyone call you Alexandra?
Alexandra.
Alexandra.
Yes.
Wow. I don't know if any four-syllable named people can be at Summer Jam, Terry. That's too much work.
Yeah, that is.
Yes.
Especially when you're down a few drinks and stuff, and you got to try and say her name.
Yeah, people have a hard time with that sometimes. But we already have, me and my friends are already going. I already have tomorrow off. We're headed up there, but a couple of my friends are broke and they want to go.
So you're calling for your friends. You're already taken care of. You and the selfless... hey, it's a selfless act, Terry.
Yeah, it's awfully nice.
She's already taken care of, and yet she's worried about her friends.
I don't think
the ones who have to pronounce Alexandra all the time, Terry, because she refuses to get a nickname.
I know.
She's trying to pay them back by getting them tickets. That's very nice of her.
Oh, special.
I don't think you would mind. They're about 2 carloads full of girls. So.
2 carloads? Well, I would mind if it's 2 carloads full of ugly girls. That's where I would mind. If it's hot women... then yes.
Oh, they are.
They
and
are.
I think Swagger should go.
So that's why I'm just the driver.
So you and how many of your friends are planning on going?
There's 10 so far.
10. And if you get 2 more tickets, it would be a nice, solid dozen.
Yes.
Dirty dozen?
Oh, yeah, so dirty.
Dirty. Would it
and
be?
I think Swagger should go. He'd have a good time. A lot of hot girls at Summer Jam taking their clothes off.
That's what he's looking for.
Whoa. Yeah.
And that's what you plan on being? One of the hot girls taking their clothes off, or you're just going to be a witness to that?
Oh, who knows?
Who knows, Terry?
Oh, boy. She's keeping her options
open. In the
open.
beer garden.
Now, would you say that you look good with your clothes off, or would you say that would be not the greatest spectacle that Summer Jam has ever seen?
Oh, no, I look very good with
You do?
Not just good, but very good.
Would you say you look better with your clothes off than you do with clothes on? Or would you say that, it's a step down, but not too many steps down?
Oh, no, I look better.
You look better?
Hey.
Yes.
And why would you say you look better with your clothes off? With that big phlegmy cougher smoker's laugh, Terry.
Yes.
Standing there naked with the cigarette hanging out.
Nothing looks better than a naked girl with a cigarette dangling out of her mouth, Terry.
Yeah.
Just straight from the beer garden.
Right.
Why would you say you look better with your clothes off?
Well, I'm very tan. I work out.
You work out how often?
How often? Probably about 4 days a week.
4 days a week you work out.
Wow.
Come on, you haven't worked out 4 days a week in about 3 years.
No, I do, I swear.
What do you weigh?
What am I wearing? I'm actually
Let
wearing
Well, that's the next question, so why not answer it?
What do you weigh?
I'm wearing a cute top
Oh,
and
just-
black capri.
What do you weigh?
130.
Oh, come on. You haven't weighed 130 since high school.
No, I weigh 130.
And high school was 25 years ago! Mm-hmm.
I'm actually 21.
21.
130.
130.
Mm-hmm. 10. Works out.
And needing 2 more tickets to Summer Jam. Now, some may get angry if I give her tickets, Terry. Some may say, man, she's got her tickets. She's taken care of.
Right.
I'm not.
Right.
She just wants to throw 2 more people in her...
We wanted to go, and we guaranteed that we were going if people didn't go out and get their tickets before
Hey,
now.
I'm not saying what I'm thinking. I'm just saying what people would be saying if I gave you tickets.
Right. They
I'm
need
just
to get
saying...
off their butts and go to Ticketmaster.
I'm just saying...
Oh, but they
that's
could
a
say that
great
to you,
point.
too.
But I'm just saying what they'd be thinking, how irate they would get. Not that that's ever influenced me.
Right.
Because I'm already
Those are
telling
the
you.
people.
I'm
Those are
already
the people that are going to be on the side of the road with
Otis,
us.
I'm already telling you that you've won the tickets.
Wow.
That's pretty special.
You are now the Dirty Dozen heading up to Summer Jam.
Thank you.
Yes. Just don't get too naked. I have a bad feeling about it. I mean, you. Maybe the other girls, but not you.
Your friends are fine.
Am I going to be pleasantly mistaken that you...
Yes, you will.
Really?
Yes.
How tall are you at 130?
Oh, geez. 5'1".
I'm 5'5".
Oh, geez. All right. That's fine. And you're looking forward to Saturday?
Yes.
You can't wait now?
We actually, my friend has a house in Sunland, so we're going to be
Oh, boy. House party.
1 bedroom?
Oh, no, I didn't get the 2.
Oh, wow. All right. Tell your 2 friends that they're in. Who are they?
Brittany Lampy.
Brittany Lampy, you are in for Summer Jam, Brittany Lampy.
You have 10 minutes to call back and win your tickets.
And Brittany Lampy and who?
And Chow.
And Chow?
Everybody calls it
Terry,
Chow,
it's
'cause her
Chow
real name is
time.
Sunshine.
Oh, you know.
It's gonna be Chow time.
When you look over the fields, when you first arrive at Summer Jam, you look at all the people there very scantily dressed, and what's the first thing you think of? Chow time! And now it's more literal than ever.
That's right.
Mhm.
Everybody calls her Chow. That's
Brittany
nice.
Lampy and Chow!
Woo!
You have gotten in thanks to your friend and her selflessness by calling and making sure that your tickets are secured.
Wow, that's awesome.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. Have a nice day at work.
Yes, you too.
But before that, Pasty wants to arrange for you to get your tickets.
Okay.
All right.
Wants to hear about Chow time.
Yeah. There she is, Terry.
So what can you tell me about this Chow girl?
It's not necessary. It's just gross, Terry. Gross.
The T-Man.
A sigh of relief coming from the set of Miami Vice?
Oh.
Yes, there is.
Mm-hmm.
A judge sided with Irish bad boy Colin Farrell, who's starring in Vice, and issued a temporary restraining order against Nicole Narain.
Yeah, we have Colin Farrell out there, Terry, working very hard to make sure this supposed, or maybe not so supposed, he's making it pretty clear that it's a legitimate sex tape of him and some Playboy playmate getting her done. He's making it very much the case that he does not want this to hit any kind of mainstream situation. He's working hard, Terry.
Yes, he is.
He is on the set of Miami Vice because that's a new and original script that they're putting on the big screen. Oh, yes, it's about time that there's something original on the movie screens.
Sure.
And he's working twice as hard on making sure that this sex tape doesn't hit the market than he is on this movie of his, Terry.
The former Playboy pinup who's been peddling a sex video of an intimate encounter she and Colin had when they were dating. Narain is prohibited from selling, displaying, or distributing the 15-minute video until Colin's lawsuit against his former flame is resolved.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I had a sex tape out there of me, and it was actually me putting forth a good performance.
Right.
If that was me, I'm not having a problem with it hitting the market. Why is he making such a big deal? Obviously, the only reason I can think of why a guy would want a sex tape suppressed is he knows that he didn't do a good job, or he's embarrassed of himself in some sense. If you're not embarrassed of yourself, you just let it fly. Let it fly. Women are embarrassed of that crap. Why should a man be embarrassed of that?
But you know what? I think it's probably because he's a daddy now, and he's,
you're talking to a man who's a daddy now.
I understand that.
Bottom line is, he's supposed to be this Irish bad boy.
Right.
What?
But he's trying to clean up his image.
Acting like a little wuss. With something to hide, obviously. Unless, believe me, if I had something to hide, and I do, then, then I would work my ass off, Terry, to make sure that tape never hit the market. It'd be embarrassing. But if you knew that you did a good job, you wouldn't be working hard. He must know there's something very embarrassing he doesn't want the world to see on there.
Wouldn't you tape over a bad tape of yourself, though?
Well,
just for fear of this happening.
I know you have, Stephen. You're a lot more...
Or do you keep it and study it, the plays?
You think things through a lot more than most people, which is why you've never been caught in the act with Cam.
That's right.
Even though the speculation runs rampant. You are very good at covering your tracks. Now, Colin Farrell has a lot of fires in the iron, Terry, or irons in the fire, as they say, Terry. Yeah, that way. As Willy Wonka says, reverse that. He is making sure... Going to court.
Yeah, definitely.
If this tape does not have any ability to hit the market, what is the man covering up?
Wow. Okay.
I mean, you didn't see Tommy Lee lifted a finger to try to get a court order to stop the sex tape, but Pamela Lee was the one who was pretty embarrassed. Tommy Lee never has come out and said, yeah, it bothered me. Never.
Right.
Never.
Right.
He loves it.
Yeah.
Made the man.
Tommy Lee's handing it out to people.
Right.
That's me.
He's over in the back of big trucks filled with the video, Terry. Never had a problem. Colin Farrell's working really hard, and I'm just saying, this is very revealing of him having a lot to hide. End of story.
Okay.
Before I bring in our first top new model wannabe, Terry, America's Next Top Model wannabe, we, I'm sure, have some stuff to hear from you with that pile of stuff I see over there. What do you have?
Well, in White Plains, New York, a doctor's answering service company is being accused of hacking into a competitor's computer so that patients got a busy signal or heard sexual moaning when they tried to call their doctors.
Well, I don't see how that would work. I'd just be calling the doctor.
More?
More and more. Scratchy throat. Let me hear the moaning.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's dirty pool, isn't it, Terry?
It is. You're trying to sabotage your competitors like that.
Yeah, the busy signals, though. Probably the way to go over the moaning if you really want to end his clientele's ability to get in touch. Okay, very interesting.
A really good doctor.
Doctor's in trouble.
Yes.
Yes, whatever tactics it takes these days.
I guess so.
What else? What else?
A college senior has invented a new beer tap that'll pour a perfect beer in 2.5 seconds.
A perfect beer?
Yes, with minimum foam.
Minimal foam?
Yes. It's called the Turbo Tap.
Whatever.
And it guarantees that...
You'll still be rubbing your finger on the side of your nose and sticking it in your beer to get that foam down.
Well, this...
You've all done it, right, Dumpala?
Indeed.
Yeah.
This guy guarantees that the Turbo Tap will only give you a half inch of head.
Oh, jeez. That's all I'm offering.
I gotta drink bottles though, man. Draft beer gives you the craps.
Wow, that's
gives you the craps, huh?
Not good.
Only a half inch of head there, Hunter.
Only a half inch of head.
You're right. Wow, that's exciting. I don't know how many times in college dudes pretended like they had the same invention. I can pour the perfect beer, man.
I know. Let me just lean the glass.
I don't know.
Yes, but they've quickly reduced all that head, so that's good.
Now, Dumpy.
Yeah.
Are you excited that you no longer have to share the stage when you go on for the big moment during Summer Jam for the $50,000 giveaway with Constance Zabitzer, or do you feel like something will be missing alongside of you on that stage when the big moment arrives?
No.
Which do you feel more?
I'm excited.
He's excited! He's going solo, Terry!
I was going to steal the stage anyway.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Bring it on.
Constance Zabitzer certainly has an ability to be loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, definitely.
That's right.
Really? And be a show stealer. She would have been tough to fight for for stage time with?
That's all right. I'm in shape, man. I got.
I'm more loud and more obnoxious. Damn right, baby. Oh,
they can have a obnoxious off.
Oh, and now you don't have to worry.
Indeed.
Now you got it all to yourself.
All mine.
And you're not worried that you got to fill up all that time by yourself.
No, not at all, man.
You're just happy you don't have to fight with a woman who's got as deep and dark a tan as you.
Damn right, man.
People would be on stage going, people would be looking up on the big gorge stage going, which one's Stumpy? I can't tell. So that will end the confusion.
Indeed.
I'm excited for you.
Can't wait, man.
Everything prepared? Any jokes or anything?
Oh, geez.
No.
Yeah, jokes.
Who does it, Rabbi?
It's not a comedy show.
Yes.
Whoa.
He'll be fine. He'll just be himself. It's gonna be quite interesting.
You better work.
Oh, you know you do. Let us bring in. Who was the first one down this morning? That blonde that looks like Kirsten Dunst? Okay. Let's see. Where's her email? Who wrote this little bio on her? This is not Pacey's handwriting, is it? It's Kendall? Kendall, you write like a second grader. You might as well have written this in crayon.
I'm sure she appreciates it.
You have a handwriting like a second grader. What the hell is wrong with you? It fits your personality.
Oh, wow.
Get to that microphone over there. You wrote this?
Yeah, I wrote it.
30 seconds.
Huh?
Yeah.
You wrote it in what?
Like 30 seconds.
Oh, otherwise you would have written...
Nicer, for sure.
It's not like it's not nice. It's neat. It just looks like a second grader's handwriting.
That's scribbling fast, you mean?
It's scribbling fast. Well, you wrote a couple of things here on. Your name is Michelle, is that right?
Yes.
How are you, Michelle?
I'm good.
Yes. I have some notes on you that were written down by Kendall.
Yeah.
Yes. Why are you talking all seductive like? You think that's going to help
I'm
you?
not.
This is your
my
voice.
I promise.
This is my real voice.
No, I just have a quiet voice.
This is the way I talk, like when the McDonald's pass the salt.
All right.
Well, you sound very breathy. That's all I'm saying. It's actually very, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just wondering, and sometimes I wonder in a very challenging way, and that's the way I'm inquiring about it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Fine.
But there are some notes here I'm seeing on you. There was your original email that's here. That actually, I think she looks better than her picture.
Yeah,
And I think she looks better than Kirsten Dunst, Terry. We were worried that you looked a little... All right, easy now. We were worried that you looked a little bit too much like Kirsten Dunst because I'm not a big Kirsten Dunst fan. Now, you have that Kirsten Dunst look.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it's a more exotic Kirsten Dunst look, Terry, which isn't hard
No.
to accomplish. But it's definitely an upgrade. Let's see what your email said originally. Hi, my name is Michelle. Boring. I want to be a nurse. I'm 5'6", 103 pounds. That's all you are?
I am,
5'6", 103. Blonde hair, green eyes. I've attached a couple of photos. And I think I'm America's Next Top Model. Is that what you think you are?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. You think if I'm doing my work and doing it in a solid fashion, that it'll be you we submit to the casting directors of America's Top Model? Definitely, without question.
Without question. No question.
You are 22 years old. You have no kids, and you've had a boyfriend for the past 5 months. And according to the second grade scribbling I see here, you've only had 3 sex partners, you told Kendall outside.
3?
And yet, you claim that you're into S&M type behaviors.
Wow.
I wouldn't say S&M. That's a
well, she wrote S&M.
stretch. That's a stretch.
Okay. What did you tell Kendall that made her write down in a second grader's handwriting that you are into S&M? What did she perceive as sadomasochistic behavior here?
Basically, she said, what is the worst or maybe dirtiest thing you've ever done? I said...
Wow, why is she asking these questions?
I don't know.
No, I mean, so I dug real deep. I said,
I bet she...
deep as I could. I said that I have been blindfolded.
You've been blindfolded. That's where she wrote S&M. She liked it.
The whole blindfold thing means S&M to her.
Yeah, get that microphone right now, please.
I guess that's what it means, right?
The woman said she was once blindfolded, and you write here in a second grader's handwriting, she likes S&M.
Well, she wasn't giving me anything. I just wanted to talk about something.
And you don't think you didn't think we'd ask about that and discuss?
Oh, she's
so
boring.
Vinny and I both went out
First
there.
of all, you're not only boring, but you can't even talk into the right side of the microphone.
Sorry.
All right?
Okay.
Were you talking to the right side of the microphone?
No, I don't
I don't know.
Your voice doesn't even get picked up on by a radio station microphone. Now, what's this now?
Well,
she said she was once blindfolded, and you write she loves, or what you write here?
I think she likes to be tied down.
She likes...
She's blindfolded, it's stuff tying.
It's all the same, right?
Yeah, and S&M. So how do you put the connection together there? Anyone that's been blindfolded is into S&M?
I don't know, it's just kind of freaky, I guess.
It's kind of freaky.
I don't know.
Go to that couch.
Okay.
She loves S&M and taking it in the Steiner. Just because she was blindfolded.
We're done now. Thank you.
So ready for it. Go to that couch. Okay.
I know. Time out again.
Would you say that it's a stretch that you're into S&M, that you are not into S&M?
That's correct, yeah.
What's correct? That you are into
That
S&M?
I'm not.
You are into S&M?
That's a stretch.
Mhm.
Sorry. But
You once got blindfolded. Were you tied down or no?
No.
Just blindfolded.
Blindfolded, yeah.
It's just
Okay.
S.
I'm
It's not
sorry.
S and M.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Was it a good experience, though, when you were blindfolded, or...?
Yeah, it was.
I can't even understand what else she wrote here. Doesn't want to marry. Is that true? You don't want to ever get married?
I don't even think about that right now at all. No, at my age, I'm having fun. I like to go out, go dancing, hang out with my friends.
Well, it doesn't take long to think about it. Do you want to get married at some point in your life or not?
Eventually, yeah.
Okay, then you do want to get married. Well, she was boring, so I think I didn't want to get married.
I guess that's the last time we send her out, huh?
Do you think that Kendall's synopsis of you is accurate, that you're so boring that she has to lie about things about you to make you more exciting? Is that true about you?
I definitely don't think so.
You're
no.
an exciting person.
I'm exciting.
You are the opposite of boring, and Kendall should have just wrote the truth, and it would have reeked of excitement.
Woo, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
You hear that? Yes.
Says on there she's transgender.
Transgender.
Sorry, I just don't like those
She once said she once said she saw a boy, so she was boring. So I wrote that she's a transgender. You have a boyfriend. You have a boyfriend of 5 months, and that's working out well for you.
It is.
And why is it working out well?
We get along good.
All
We
right,
have
lean into the
fun.
microphone so we can hear you a little
Sorry.
better. Go ahead. Yes. Yes.
We get along good.
Lean in a little further, baby.
Just stay right up on top of it.
Now you're way past the microphone, but lean a little further. Okay. What's this now? Why is this boyfriend so great for you? What's so terrific about this guy?
We both have fun. We get along really well. We're both easygoing.
Mm-hmm.
We just like to go out and have fun.
What do you do for fun?
Boring. Oh,
she gets blindfolded in S&M.
Okay. Easy now. And if you're on the show, if we present you to the casting directors and they say, T-Man, you've done it again, I'm putting her immediately on the show, what could we expect from you? What can we expect to see when we actually tune in to watch you? Because if the one that we select, Terry, is on the show, you don't think I'm going to be watching?
Oh, absolutely.
Of course I'm going to be watching, at least the first episode. What could we expect out of you? What kind of personality would you bring? What kind of little angles do you bring to a program such as this?
Well, I'm pretty
blah, blah, blah.
Okay, I'm going to talk over.
All right, go ahead.
I'm outgoing, so it would be fun to be out there, go traveling. I don't really know where they go or anything, but I love, everything about, fashion and,
You're
the
into
whole
fashion.
modeling completely.
That's your thing, is fashion.
It is. I love it. My closet's, ginormous.
It's ginormous?
Ginormous. Yeah,
Yes.
huge. Yeah. I love shopping.
Yes.
Sorry, is that a dumb word?
Why do I feel like my pants is like a closet? Wow. Dump Truck Guy is here helping us out this morning.
What's cracking?
I know Dump Truck Guy always has questions for the women that come down to the program. Dump Truck Guy, do you have any questions that come to mind?
Yeah, how's it going?
Good. Very good.
Are you on any prescription medication?
Oh!
Wow.
It's very revealing. And
No.
Right on.
You're not on any kind
I'm not.
of
No.
prescribed medications.
No.
Well, what's wrong with you then?
Wow, what a rarity. Okay, anything else that comes to mind there, Dump Truck Guy?
Well, when I first saw her, I thought she kind of looked like a mouse, but now, now that I'm looking, I mean, you are a pretty girl, but I don't think...
With mouse-like features?
Yeah.
The Dump Truck Guy wants to know why you have mouse-like features, I guess he's trying to ask. Why did that happen to you?
I don't know. I never...
Have you ever...
I don't think I look like a mouse, so I can't really... I can eat some cheese if you want.
Wow. I'm good on that.
Maybe a fetish.
Wow. Stephen, do you have any questions? We're trying to do our best to come up with an idea as to whether she is someone we have to strongly consider to be thrown into the casting director's laps as the person we select as America's Next Top Model for the UPN smash hit show, Don't You Know? Stephen, what questions might you ask?
Well, she said she just wants to do it because it'd be fun to travel and do all of these things. I mean, do you really know what it takes to be America's Next Top Model?
I think so, yeah.
What does it take?
Well, I love, like, I've been kind of, like, thinking about modeling more, and I enjoy the whole aspect, like, taking pictures, like...
Pictures. Oh, yeah,
like runway.
There are some pictures involved. Yes, go ahead. Continue on. Yes. Besides the pictures and the traveling, is there anything else that appeals to you as far as the modeling world?
I think pretty much that's it. I want to, like, I just love the whole, like, industry of fashion, like, clothes
Are you involved in the fashion industry at all right now, or are you trying to get yourself involved, or no?
Well, I work at a beauty academy right now.
She has a ginormous closet.
Oh, does she?
I really shouldn't have said
How
that
much does a closet have to hold? How many contents have to be in a closet for it to be passing the borderline of ginormous? How many articles of clothing have to be in a closet for it to be ginormous?
Well, I have about 3 racks, about 2 dresses.
Yes.
Oh.
Go ahead.
How many do you see?
3 racks. Go ahead. And
yeah.
And how many articles of clothing, give or take 1, do you say you have?
I probably have... I've never counted. I'll probably go with, like...
give or take 25.
200-ish shirts.
200 blouses, shirts, stuff like that. Yes. How many pairs of jeans would you say you own?
I think right now...
Are you a jean wearer?
I am.
You are a jean wearer. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many pairs of jeans would you say you own?
Maybe like 30.
30 pairs of jeans. And do you often...
more than Matt.
How often would you say you discard a pair of jeans to bring in a fresh pair? Into your ginormous closet-like situation. How often would a new one be brought into the rotation?
I just got rid of 4 bags of clothes, jeans, shirts, that kind of stuff. I try to do that about every...
Stephen, she's a goodwill giver.
I am.
Yes, yes.
They get
when you
some
take your
great
bag?
stuff.
The
Good
UPN casting
designer
directors will love that.
stuff.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and so when you got these 4 bags to the Goodwill people, how many... Oh, never mind. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Okay.
You just want to know about the ginormous closet.
Right. Is there anything else about you that you would say is ginormous? As far as any personality traits, any physical features that we're maybe not seeing right now, is there anything at all that comes to your mind that would be ginormous beside your closet?
I would just say, I mean, I really, really, really would love to be on this show.
I don't even know why that's supposed to be. Okay. Let me ask one final question, since these questions are getting harder as we go along, apparently. This boyfriend... He's the 3rd person you've ever had sex with, you're claiming? Now, is this a statement just to be made to not come across as any kind of hooch-like situation here in the studio? Have you really only had sex with 3 men, or are you just trying to say something that when your friends and family are listening may be acceptable to them? Be honest with me now, and I'll like you more than I may have otherwise.
Yeah, that's completely honest. 100% true.
And the boyfriend is one of those 3.
I'm 22 years old, sorry.
And the boyfriend is one, exactly. And the boyfriend...
That's why we have...
The boyfriend is one of those 3 guys. And how quickly would you say you and him engaged in sexual intercourse to consummate this new, loving relationship that you have with him?
Probably about...
Night 1!
Yeah.
No.
Not night 1?
I would say probably like a month and a half.
Month and a half,
so.
and you made him wait a month and a half, and he was more than willing to wait around for you? Was he starting to get frustrated and give you an ultimatum?
No.
He would have waited up till now, would you say, to be with you? If you hadn't had sex with him in that month and a half period, would he still be with you today? Would your relationship still be as strong?
Yeah.
It would be.
So.
Are you sure about that? You don't look completely sure.
I feel pretty good about it.
And he's a great guy?
He is.
You see yourself spending a serious period of time with him?
Definitely.
If you get on the show and become an America's Next Top Model candidate and cast member, you don't think, oh, I'm going to ditch him as soon as I get an opportunity to be with bigger time people?
No, definitely not. No, we get along so good. Really good.
But you can get along with some higher society Hollywood types.
That's true.
That are a little better looking, have a little more cash in the wallet.
Right.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have the same personality.
No. That's right, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't.
but
Just down to earth.
they'd have different personalities that may be just as good, if not better, or maybe a notch below, but you combine that with the extra flash cash and the Wale and more connections in Hollywood, you may find you might want to ditch this guy. Is that something you're recognizing as a possibility, at least, or no?
No.
No!
Well, that's kind of surprising because
No one has ever gone to Hollywood and started a new big-time career and never ditched their old flag.
Oh, never.
Never happened.
You never hear about that.
Right.
They bring them along.
Yeah, it is surprising though because she said she didn't want to get married.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing. She's talking about how, she's not ready to get married yet, she's been dating this guy for 5 months and she's like knows that he's the guy.
Let's say this guy proposes to you, Olivia Newton-John. Let's say he proposes to you in the next inside of this calendar year. Let's say for Christmas. He hands you a ring. You say no?
He wouldn't hand me a ring. We've talked about it. We both feel good about it.
Let's say he does. I know he won't, but let's say he does. Oh, for whatever reason, it's high tide, the moon is full, all these factors of nature come together, the planets align, and he gives you a ring. Out of nowhere. Shocks himself by doing such a thing.
He would shock himself. Yeah.
Shocks himself. Yeah, it's a shock to him, and yet he does it. How do you respond?
I would have to say no. I mean, I wouldn't. I just know, we're both very much, just, living in the now. We're enjoying, a good relationship that we have, but not, looking to the future, not thinking about, when are we going to get married, have kids, blah, blah, blah. That just scares me. No, I don't. Yeah.
Michelle?
Yes.
It was nice meeting you.
It was nice to meet you, too.
You will be given our full consideration for this very important position that we have open.
Is it really or is it better than that?
She's a pretty girl.
Yeah.
It was definitely a bad characterization by Pasty, saying she was Kirsten Dunst-like.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, she goes well beyond that.
Yeah.
She
wasn't
definitely
expecting what she looks like.
Yes, I'm impressed with her look.
Right.
As far as a full evaluation, that remains to be seen where you fall in, Michelle. It's a mystery to us all. But you are definitely someone that deserved to be here and someone will consider. Okay? Sound good? Okay, great. Nice to see you. Have fun. All right, there she goes. Oh, she's not going yet. There she goes. Yeah. Oh, you're not going yet. Okay, there she goes. Thank you, Michelle. Very well done.
The T-Man.
Well, just because you're smart doesn't mean you're happy. That's according to a new study. Researchers say they found no relationship between how smart a person is and how satisfied they are with their life as they get older. They say,
would you agree? Yeah, I'm as dumb as a wall and I'm euphoric. Oh, geez.
People were more likely to be happier depending on their relationships, not their intelligence.
Not to say that you can't be smart and happy at the same time.
Oh, that's deep. Okay. Anyhow, I don't think anyone was confused that just because you're smart, you're going to be happy.
Right.
Some of the most depressed, crazed people in the world are pretty damn intelligent. But I'm glad they're continuing doing worthless studies.
What a dummy she had to ask that.
Let's go back to going on those studies to find a cure for cancer. That's always been my angle, Terry. Instead of wasting... it's got to cost something to do these studies.
Yes, it does.
Come on, Bob, open the fun. Let's study some real bright people. See how happy they are.
Right.
All right. There you go. What else is going on there, Terry?
Well, it looks like more and more firehouses are getting rid of their fire poles. In fact, the International Association of Firefighters say that around the country, firehouses are getting rid of their poles.
They're getting rid of their poles?
Yes.
That's not nice to discriminate against Polish people.
No, the fire poles.
Oh,
they slide
you
down.
did mention that, yes.
Yes.
All right.
They're being replaced by staircases. And actually...
That's not fun. That's not why... I think a lot of people get into firefighting for the pole alone, Terry.
Yeah.
Every time you think about a firefighter, what do you think about? You think about sliding down the pole in your gear.
Sure.
And the pole, yes, even though it's not much faster, it's got to be a fraction of a second faster to get down to that burning house, Terry. And sometimes a fraction of a second is the difference between a life and a death.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, really, it's not. But still.
Well, some of the firefighters are upset about this.
How many times did a fire crew rush to a house and say, damn, lucky we didn't have to run down a flight of stairs, or we would have had this house burned down, and we saved everybody. How many times, Terry?
Probably plenty.
Never? Oh, jeez.
Good thing the elevator wasn't broken.
So the new firehouses that they're building are not going to have poles.
Right. Mm-hmm. Staircases.
Yeah. Obviously, the staircase was invented a long time ago, Terry. They could have had staircases in the old firehouses.
Mm-hmm.
They chose not to for a reason. I mean, when was the staircase invented, Stephen? Look it up.
I will look it up.
Yes.
I'm on it. I would assume long time ago.
Right. So, it's not a new invention, the staircase.
No,
hey,
it's not.
Bob. Bob's getting a lot of play today.
Yeah, he
if
is.
we put one stair on top of another, before you know it, we have a case. It's not like that just came about recently, the invention of the staircase. It was there, and they opted for the pole.
They did.
So now, all of a sudden, why are they putting staircases in firehouses? A, it's no fun. B, it doesn't make for a great off-fire time stripper in the firehouse action.
And maybe that's why they're getting rid of the poles. Too many strippers, huh? And they're thinking,
Terry, have you ever seen a stripper on a staircase? Just almost as good.
Is it now?
It's not going to stop strippers from coming to firehouses.
Okay.
If they have a staircase.
Oh, good to know.
Come on, tell me your head hasn't been on step 3 while you rest of your body all the way up steps 5 through 8. Come on. Oh, you're kind of short. Okay, steps 4 through 5.
Well, staircases could be a lot more dangerous if you think about it. They're running down the staircase with their equipment on, and they tumble down. They
It's
trip.
like the domino effect. One person falls.
Next thing you know, everybody's piled on top.
Yes, and the house burns down. And I'm sure there is downsides to the staircase as much as there is the pole. I'm sure there's been a number of injuries on the pole as well, which is another reason you might be considering getting rid of it. But I'm all about tradition. And tradition says a firehouse has a pole and a spotted dog. Better known as a Dalmatian.
Mm-hmm.
What, are they getting rid of the Dalmatian, too? We're going to bring in a Chihuahua.
We're going to get rid of the whole fire truck thing, too.
Mm-hmm. They're just going to have to run top speed.
Fire minivans. They're going to trip on the slinkies coming down the stairs, you know?
I mean, yeah. What? Why? Why now? What's their reasoning?
It doesn't give a reason. It just says that now the newer firehouses are being replaced by staircases.
Maybe they never had.
Tell me, you want to see the damn story?
Yeah, I'll see it.
Yeah, don't rip it up.
Wow.
I always rip it up after I read it. Terry's damn story.
Piece of crap.
Piece of crap. Let's see what it says here. The International Association of Firefighters says that around the country, firehouses, new and modern firehouses, Terry, are being built without poles.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they got to have an elevator, man. It's just too dangerous to run down the stairs.
No, it says new stations are being built with staircases instead. Many firefighters have come out against this, saying they don't like this idea. Lieutenant Jeff Mosen, a Manhattan firefighter, says, quote, "It's the first thing I do when I work somewhere. Find out where the pole is and give it a test run." That's his favorite part of the job, Terry.
There you go. Yeah.
Aside from saving people that were in harm's way.
Secondary, yeah.
Right. It's 1A, 1B. Sliding down the pole is a part of his job.
Maybe they were tired of going back up the pole to get upstairs.
I hear in Rick's they're taking out all the poles too, Terry.
Oh, my
They're
gosh.
putting in staircases. In Deja Vu, they're taking out the poles. In all the strip clubs across America, Terry, they're taking out the poles. They're just putting in staircases.
Hopefully they'll keep the hoses at the strip club.
Oh, the hoses will never lose. I mean, what is nostalgic America going to be robbed of next?
That is pretty much true. There's nothing anymore.
Yeah, you usually take the little kids to go to the firehouse to see the pole and the...
Right, that's part of the tour. That's your favorite part of the tour when you go with your 6th grade field trip.
Yep.
Been there, done it.
I never went. What part of a nostalgic America are we going to rip out of the fabric of this country next? Ice cream?
Oh, my gosh.
Kids with cowlicks?
Kids with...
Glory holes?
Oh, wow.
Where will it end is my question. This just in, apple pie has been discontinued.
Oh.
Where does it end?
I can see you taking the kids on the field trip to the glory hole.
Stephen, you're supposed to be singing Glory, Glory, humming Glory, Glory. Where does it end? How many staples of our culture do they want to rip away from us? The fire pole must stay! All right, it's not working. Never mind. Okay. I guess you had to see it through, huh?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
It's amazing how...
Had to have the right ending, man.
Yes. Dumpy turned it into a country song. Okay. Well, whatever.
Oh.
All right. 1-866-663-T-Man. Terry, you know, I've been so hyper-focused all week long. Hyper-focused. On the America's Next Top Model tryouts, if you will.
Yes.
That I have not really taken any phone calls all week long, as I recall.
Yeah, that's true.
People's problems just going by the wayside.
I know.
People's problems going by the wayside. Pasty having a nice social event there behind the glass by himself without us ever talking to the people that he's been talking to all week long. So let's open up.
So he's helping them.
Right. That means there's a lot of people in major distress-like situations. Let's open the phone lines and find out if there's anything that people need to talk about. Anything on anyone's mind is certainly fair game on this program. You know the drill. Time to slide down the pole.
One more good slide in, right?
Come on the airwaves. 1-866-663-T-Man. And, of course, the text page number is, as always, as usual, 97373. So let's line up some calls. We'll take some calls in the next here segment. 1-866-663-T-Man, the number to call.
The T-Man.
That's a lot of extra clarification there. Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Jones. Yes, we got it. Kendall.
Hey.
She's outside in the green room right now with the two other ladies who are coming in this morning to try out for America's Next Top Model, Terry. They've been actually outside quite a while, so we have Kendall outside entertaining them because nothing makes the time fly by faster than Kendall juggling. Yes. Kendall, how many balls do you have in the air right now?
3.
Right. Okay. No, Kendall is outside because she is getting interesting tidbits on these two ladies that are remaining as far as coming in here in the studio to dazzle us with their life and their whole story of the existence of them to not only win us over with their looks, but their personalities as well. So we have no choice but to choose them. That's the way it works. Okay. Kendall, that's important, you know, because I don't have that much time. Obviously, they've been waiting outside a long time already. If you can find some interesting aspects of their life, then I won't have to hunt as hard in my questioning of them. Do you understand the importance of this?
I got a lot of great stuff. These two actually,
is that right?
Yeah, these two actually have personalities.
Wow. Why does Kendall have the ability to knock people when they're not around, Terry? And then when they...
You never put me on the mic when they are.
Right, of course.
The last one was very nice.
Okay, are these ladies starting to get annoyed that they've been waiting outside for quite a while? Because I'm going to phone callers right now, Terry. I realized that I've been neglecting phone callers all week because we've been so hyper-focused on this whole... the Next Top Model thing that I'm neglecting callers. That will not happen for any length of time on this program. It never has in the existence of the show. Okay, so what was my question now? Oh, yeah. Are they getting angry at you? Are they starting to look a little bit annoyed that they've been waiting outside over an hour?
Not at all. They're talking and they're having a good time. We're just conversating out here.
Well, you shouldn't. I love the way you conversate. You shouldn't even be focusing on their anger. Well, at least until I asked. You should be focusing on finding those interesting little nooks and crannies of their life. Are you doing that?
Yeah,
there are a lot of questions to ask. It's important you do this.
Okay.
I'm not really confident you know what we're looking for. There are very important questions you should be asking to at least eliminate so I won't have to ask and waste time here in the studio.
Okay.
I mean, Dump Truck Guy's been around the show a long time. He knows the questions I'm thinking of. I don't even have to turn to him. I can, with my back to him, just point at him, and he'll throw out 2 or 3 questions that I know have to be answered as far as being staple questions on the program. Give us one example, Dump Truck Guy.
Hey, Kendall.
Yeah.
Ask them if they ever farted in their hand and smelled.
Oh, nice.
That's great.
That's usually not the first question, but
it's on the list,
after they're warmed up a little bit.
Right.
All right. I'm glad.
Befriend them first.
I'm glad we're as in tune as I thought we were.
Indeed, man.
Okay. Good to have you here in the studio.
We're like twin brothers.
Right.
Oh, great.
Get it in. Okay, Kendall. So keep on questioning. Okay. You can't underestimate the value of it.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, thanks, T-Man.
All right. There she is.
Yes.
I don't know what she's doing out there. And more importantly, she has no idea. Absolutely no idea. None whatsoever. 1-866-663-T-Man is the number to call. As I said, Terry, any topic, as far as I'm concerned, is fine with me. We opened up the phone lines just about 5-10 minutes ago, and people filled them up at 1-866-663-T-Man. You're on the air. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Brandy Nicole.
Okay.
The reason I'm calling is because I'm on this horrible, horrendous commute to work. But there's been one song stuck in my head, the Pussycat Dolls, and I really want to listen to it, right?
Yes.
So, of course, I'm listening to it, and, well, listen to your station, I should say, and I hear Michelle. Well, let me tell you this. She might be cute or pretty or whatever.
Yes.
But that child, Kendall was right. She is more boring than homemade sin. And her grammatics are horrible. How's she going to come up and try to sell herself on the radio station with you for her to be on America's Next Top Model? But she was unintelligent. She's stupid. She's more stupid than a little bit.
All great points, Terry. all right on target, which gives us no choice but to elevate her as a finalist, Terry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I thought she was perfect.
You're on the air. Hello. Michelle is officially one of the finalists for my consideration.
Wow. All right, congrats,
Because she couldn't have put it better than the last caller, and obviously, an elevation to an immediate finalist is what she must become.
Gotcha.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You have your first official finalist.
Wow.
As far as the women we're going to consider for America's Next Top Model, the one that I throw to the casting director saying, this is the girl.
Right.
Doing exactly what they asked me to do for them, as a favor for them, Terry. You're on the air. Hi.
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 I wanted to comment about the firehouses replacing the poles with staircases.
Yes, all the modernized firehouses will not have poles, according to a story Terry read. They will have staircases.
I don't see why they can't just have both. I mean, if it's really a big deal, especially to the guy who goes to every firehouse and slides down them, why can't they just have both? Seriously.
You should have an option.
Yeah. And at the same time, if it's a safety issue...
What if that only adds to the lingering time at the firehouse when you're supposed to be going to the truck, heading out to the fire? You're hearing the alarm bells ring, and then all of a sudden, in a state of confusion, should I take the pole? Should I take the stairs? Should I take the pole, the stairs, the pole? Before you know it, 5 minutes have passed, and he still can't make up his mind.
Oh, if it's a safety issue, I mean, is it because our workforce isn't as in shape as they used to be, mentally or physically? I mean, should they have more training?
But actually, in the story, one of the things they point out is all the injuries that have taken place as a result of people rushing to the poles and sliding down them incorrectly or in haste, or for whatever reason, there have been a number of injuries that they think they can cut down on if you had a simple staircase.
Well, people fall down staircases, too.
They'll start sliding down the rail on the staircase.
I know.
I wonder if they have training when you go to a fire academy. Do they got training on how to slide the pole? Or they just figure it.
Yeah, maybe that takes too many weeks of training, and that's why they also want to get rid of the pole to cut down and get them out there into the field that much quicker. All I know is all these handicapped initiatives, Terry, and they're all very good. They're all very important. But so many times you walk to a typical staircase in life, Terry, and there's a ramp right next to it. And all I think to myself, do I want ramp? Do I want stairs? Ramp stairs. I don't know. Maybe it's not right to take the ramp. I have all these thoughts going through my mind because I'm not in a wheelchair. I'm not handicapped. And yet I want to take the ramp. Should I take the ramp? Should I take the stairs? And I'm just sitting there like an idiot for hours.
Debating.
Having this inner tug of war in my brain. And then realizing how many hours have passed.
I know.
How many hours have passed.
You take the ramp and you realize it goes back and forth or something like that. I should have taken the stairs. Or maybe it's just me.
Oh, you're on the air.
T-Man.
Yes.
Hey, this is Alex Koch over at Rogers High School.
Hi, Alex Koch.
I want to comment about that.
All right, dude, you can't swear on the air. All right, that's not the way to start your first 10 minutes of phone calling to the program.
All right.
Sorry about that. My apologies.
Okay, real quick. What do you have, Alex Koch?
I think it's a complete time what they're doing in the fire stations because, I mean, The Fire Push, this is America's baseball.
All right, no one cares what you think. Everyone knows that Pepsi won the taste test anyway. So you're on the air. 1-866-663-T-Man. Good morning.
How you doing, T-Man?
How are you, sir? I'm wanting to hear your situation. Who is this?
This is D. Let's just say my name is D.
D, okay.
2 days before
me.
my wedding.
I appreciate it much better when someone uses, like, just a first initial as opposed to using a first and last name. That's always scary.
Yeah.
This is Alex Cook.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead, D.
2 days before my wedding, I had anonymous call my cell phone, which I share with me and my fiance, or should I say ex-fiance, and tell her the story of my spare tire. And I got left at the altar pretty much 2 days before my wedding.
All right, that really is a shortened version of the story. I'm going to need a few more details.
Okay, well,
the spare tire is the same spare tire that Kilbreath has a problem with, or is it? What do you mean by a spare tire story? Turn your radio down, D.
I'm not even listening to it.
Okay.
I had a situation on the side that I was only using for monetary reasons, and one of my friends decided that they would tell my fiance about it.
Oh, and you call her the spare tire. She's one of the many spokes in the wheel of your social world.
Yeah, but see, nothing physical was going on. She lives 2 states away, so, I mean, I was just...
So you think you should be entitled to your 2 states away side action and still be able to maintain a happy marital life? And
No, see, I had cut it off back in March, so it had been cut off. That's why I don't understand.
How long have you been with this girl that was your fiancé?
September 23rd, 2003.
So over about 2 years.
Yeah, close to 2 years.
Someone ratted you out.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I have no clue, man. Maybe it's because they wasn't one of the groomsmen or whatever.
So it was a guy. It was a guy that ratted you out.
Yeah, one of my friends.
But you know, do you know who it was?
I have no clue.
You just know a male voice called up, left a voicemail to your fiance, exposing your situation.
Very descriptive about every situation. I mean, dates and times when I was out of state with my fiance.
Well, did he get a chance to listen to this message that was left?
I got a chance to listen to it one time.
Well, then how do you not know who it was?
Yeah.
Because you got to understand that most of me
I have to understand that you're making up the story?
Nah, man, I don't have no reason to make nothing up.
All right, then how could you listen to a message that was so descriptive, that had so many accounts of your life, and you can't figure out which one of your friends it was?
Because there's way more than one person that knows. You know, I have 5 homeboys that are
fine, but you listened to the message. You heard the voice.
I listened to the message, I heard the voice, and I can't tell who it is. It could be one of 3 people.
But what's interesting, though, too, I mean, all those 5 homeboys of yours know every single detail to the T?
Nah, they know every single detail about what was spoken on.
All I know, Terry, you give me 5 guys that I'm fairly close with.
Right.
And you have them try to disguise their voice on a message, and I'm figuring out in 2 seconds who it is.
Absolutely.
Especially if they're in your wedding. I mean, you're pretty close to them.
And
they were not all in my wedding. Only 3 of them were in my wedding.
Fine, but you know them enough, D, to be able to listen and decipher, even with their disguised voice, on who it is.
If I knew, man, don't you think I wouldn't have this problem? I would have brought the person to the forefront and, you know,
all right, dude,
put it in front of my girl. But
that's the message you heard. They left every detail of stuff that you've done, and she heard it all, was shocked, flabbergasted, and called it off.
Hey, I got a question, man.
I haven't spoke to her since.
Oh.
Hey, dude.
If you ask him if he've ever farted in his hand and smelled it,
no, man, I ain't going there.
Go ahead, yes.
Hey,
I put it in her hand and she smelled it.
Oh, jeez, go ahead, yes.
Is your ex-fiance got a new boyfriend now, and is it one of your homeboys?
No, I doubt that. I doubt that.
But you don't know.
I don't, because I'm not speaking to her.
Somebody want to tap that ass, and now it's happening.
So, wow, you figured that all out by yourself?
I did.
Okay, that would obviously be the main motivation one might think of as to why the person in question wanted to break these 2 up.
Sure.
Because I can't think of any other reason why I would do it.
Well, he's claiming that maybe he's the one guy is upset because it wasn't in the
What
wedding.
are you asking for? What are you looking for? What advice do you need? What question do you have? Why are you calling? Ultimately,
I'm calling because I was on hold yesterday trying to get some of them tickets.
Here it goes.
Now, listen, though. John Jar cut me off and said, we're looking for girls, dude.
The bull crap caller of the day.
Bull crap caller of the day.
Trying to win over our sympathy first and set us up for Summer Jam tickets second. I knew something didn't sound right, Terry, when he said he listened to the message and couldn't figure out which friend it was.
Right.
You are wiser than that, D, that you could listen to a message, and even if they were disguising their voice, you could hear if it's a long enough message with if it included accounts of everything you've done, you would have had a long enough time to figure out who it was. So why don't you admit to me now you made up the story, and I'll give you Summer Jam tickets.
Man, if I made up the story, I would admit to it right now. You just offered me Summer Jam tickets. I'm telling you the God's honest truth. That's on my own life.
If you would have just...
There's no reason for me to BS you, man. No reason. And honestly, I could have bought my own tickets if I wouldn't have spent all my money before last Friday. I got paid. I would get paid till next Friday now.
What'd you spend your money on?
Huh?
What'd you spend your money on?
On reservations for our reception. I flew my father up from Modesto, California. He was going to marry us. And now part of my family won't even speak to me because I made that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, I have no reason to lie to you. I even tried to get my dad's ticket refunded because he said.
And you want to start your life anew at Summer Jam 2005?
Man, something. I mean,
all right, hang on a minute.
But he's got to recognize that he did mess up, and
he did. You're right.
How did he mess up?
Well, he cheated.
The spare tire.
And. All right.
That's
in her mind, he messed
frowned
up.
upon.
1-866-663-T-Man. I'll think about it, Terry.
Okay.
I'll think about it. The T-Man. There's still two girls waiting outside, Terry. To be seen, to be viewed, to be interviewed. And, one is named Megan, one is named Nettie. Now, you told me one is, like, off the charts hot, and one is like, yeah.
Wow.
I'm assuming that no woman named Nettie could be the off the charts hot one. Is that right? Pastel, the off the charts hot one, is that Nettie or is that Megan?
That is Nettie.
Nettie!
Wow.
Okay, let me,
Nettie.
also deal with a situation that is developing as we speak, Terry. We have all kinds of stories developing on the T-Man in the Morning Show. Isn't that nice? Not really. Okay. D, Terry, that I told you I would think about as far as giving him tickets. He's waiting on hold. He's waiting for me to come back with an answer as to whether he gets tickets. He gave us a very thorough story about him and his fiancée calling it quits and all the stress and strain it's caused his world and how he needs to go to Summer Jam to start a life anew at Summer Jam 2005. All worlds are turned upside down, topsy-turvy, Terry, and he needs that at this time of his existence. Well, there's a woman who calls up who says she knows D very well.
Oh, really?
And he's one of the biggest bullcrappers of them all. One of the all-time great liars.
Wow.
And that his story is nothing but bogus. He should be ashamed of himself. Are you getting all this, D?
Yeah.
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
What did I just say?
That I'm bullcrapping. Somebody
No,
called up.
I'm not saying you're bullcrapping. You're sounding a little scared now, aren't you, D?
No, I ain't scared.
Somebody out there who is listening and got through on the phone lines knows you well, knows your MO, and she knows that you're lying every word that has come out of your mouth. Your response to that is what?
Let's hear what she has to say, because she don't know nothing that I'm talking about. She don't know.
Well, think about it.
And she could recognize your voice.
Yeah, at least she can.
Are you sure she's credible there, Pasty? He doesn't know.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Kendall's handed me, like, I'm trying to figure out. I told her to get me the tidbits, Terry.
Yes.
All right, whatever. I can't even hear that. Okay, I told her to get me little notes on the women waiting outside, and what does she hand me now, Terry? She hands me War and Peace here.
Yes, I
and
know.
she writes it in extra nice handwriting here to prove to me that she doesn't have a second grader's handwriting. Well, there's no doubt you've been promoted to third grade. Well done. Okay,
way to go,
It's
Kendall.
still very, very childish. Anyhow, it's all cute and cuddly, though, just like the rest of her, I guess. Anyhow, let's see. She wrote so much crap here that I can't find anything. Everything she does so far is just an utter failure.
Wow.
Did I tell you to walk over to that microphone? Did I? Did I say that? Did I tell you to get off the couch?
No, stay on the couch.
No, walk over to that microphone.
Is she welling up again?
Walk over to that microphone. Why did you feel the need to write so much stuff on these ladies now?
Well, that's actually their handwriting, so it would be.
Oh,
for you to
okay.
read, not mine.
Oh, she just handed them the piece of paper and said, "Here, write something
Yeah.
about yourself."
And make it interesting, damn it.
Yep.
I want to make sure I got the questions you wanted. So I just asked them everything I could.
Why is everything you've done so far just a disaster?
I think that's a little harsh.
Except the banners. Those look
I'm
nice.
telling you. Trust me, it's my evaluation. And my evaluation is it's been a disaster. Don't tell me it's overly harsh. It's exactly what I perceive it to be. A disaster. Now you explain to me why everything you've done so far since you've been in the studio is an absolute disaster.
I guess I just don't know what you want. I'm absolutely a failure. There's no explaining it.
Wow. You're going to make her cry about it. I know.
Let's see. I mean, there's just so much here. You got them to back to the couch. She got interesting stuff, Terry. It's just all hidden. It's all camouflaged amongst itself, Terry, because there's so much stuff here.
Right.
You got to pull the nuggets out of them and leave the riffraff behind.
If I asked for the encyclopedia volume letter M, I would have asked for that, huh? Right. Okay, I do see here. There are two similarities between the ladies. I guess it kind of jumped off the page and did stand out amongst all the gibberish that they wrote down here.
Okay, what's that?
It says here that Nettie is very much into her own sex as far as her sexual interest, Terry. She's very into a ladies to incorporate into her social activities, Terry.
Interesting.
And while at the same time, on Megan's sheet that goes on and on,
10 pages later.
That's right. It says that she loves sex, exclamation point, wants it all the time, double exclamation point.
Wow.
And finds women very attractive.
Hey.
No exclamation point, but still.
It's there.
It's there. And there was none needed. So, obviously, what we need to do next is very clear.
Okay.
Abandon the couch! The morning show couch must be vacated, Terry.
It is being vacated right now.
Or Kendall, actually do something that's worthwhile. Go out to the green room, call us from it. And let's find out if these ladies want a casting couch moment to make their first impact. As far as that's what speaks to me as America's Next Top Model, Terry.
Right.
If you're going to be America's Next Top Model, I was told by Tyra Banks personally, not really, that they want to incorporate some lesbonic moments.
Okay.
On
Gotcha.
America's Next Top Model Season 6.
Might help the ratings.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to help them go to the next level.
Wow.
Bring them back up to Moesha level.
Mm-hmm. You're on the air. You know the guy who told us about the whole fiancé breakup situation? Is that you? No, she was caught in Hurricane Emily, Terry. Go figure. What a stroke of luck for D. Are you there?
Live from Pensacola.
Hello? Well, if you're following Hurricane Emily as a newscaster would do, Steve, you would know Pensacola, Florida was not even in any jeopardy.
It went past there like a long time ago.
It didn't touch Pensacola.
Well, I mean, it was approaching there, but then it moved.
It didn't even approach Florida.
All right.
It was a southern Mexico, Texas situation from the word go.
That was the last one that went to Florida.
Oh,
or Alabama.
You're only the newscaster of the
Emily's
station.
the new one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's where the wind gets really heavy and it blows stuff down?
You're on the air.
Hello.
Yes.
I just wanted to say that D is a whore of the heart.
Huh?
He's a whore of the heart. If he's not sleeping with this girl, but he's, still, I don't know, talking with her online and doing God knows
Do you know
whatever.
him or not? Where's the girl that knows him? This is not her? Do you know him or not?
No, I don't know
Okay.
him.
He's a whore of the heart, though. That's your...
Yeah, and so I don't think he should get Summer Jam tickets. He deserves to sit in misery. If he really was in love with his fiancée, he would be trying to talk to her and not be like, I haven't talked to her.
But she was 2 states away. Come on.
No, that was the spare tire.
Fiancé. I mean, still, regardless.
Who is she talking
internet
about then?
infidelity, whatever you want to call it. I mean, he's a whore of the heart.
Who are you talking about?
D.
D. Yes, she was 2 states away.
So?
So?
So he's a whore of the heart. He's still talking with
Every
her.
man's entitled to have something 2 states away.
He's still carrying on some type of relationship.
And then 3 states, 4 states, 5 states,
Well, once you've
all the
done
way
2,
to
yeah.
Pensacola, Florida.
You have no idea what it probably consisted of, and I'm sure he's still lying about that. Else his friend wouldn't have ratted him out.
He said he broke it off, by the way, back in March. What do you want from the guy? You want him to act like a married man before he's even married?
No, I just say he doesn't deserve to go to Summer Jam.
It's so tragic. It's so tragic that he had a little something he had going on before he got married that he called off once he got engaged. 2 states away. Okay, can't say that on the air.
No.
That may be true, though.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Sounds like she was, too, though.
You're on the air.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, who's this?
This is T-Man. I do a little radio show out of Seattle. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes.
Yeah, D likes to make up stories to get his way and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's all good and cute, but he's just a little too old for that. So he really needs to start telling the truth.
Well, do you know him or not?
Yeah, I know him.
All right, I'll put him on. You can tell him he needs to tell the truth. Go ahead. Oh, I just cut her off by accident.
Oh, gee.
All right, get through again. I'm sure you can do it. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
What can we do for you?
Well, I have a solution to your Firehouse thing.
All right.
I'm thinking, why
Because
don't
we
they
will make the final decision, by the way.
I guess so.
Whether they go with poles or staircases.
Right.
Yes.
I'm thinking, why don't they put slides in?
Every firehouse deserves a nice water slide, Terry.
Yeah.
There you go.
Might be quicker.
Okay.
Right into the truck.
Put it in. Start a suggestion box for you. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, T-Man.
Hi.
The reason why I was calling is my husband, I've been getting phone calls from other girls, and I was wanting to know how I could go about catching him.
Well, it sounds like you've already caught him.
Okay. I mean, the calls are coming in.
I mean, what do you need?
I found a condom in his car.
Some women just won't have enough evidence until they catch him in the act,
Right.
and then
Even sometimes they deny that.
yes.
Well, if
You found condoms, the calls are coming in from other women, and you're not quite convinced. You need to catch him in the act to realize if he's cheating or not.
Well, the condom wasn't open, and he said that it was from us a long time ago, and we did used to have condoms back then until we got married. And
But you're suspicious of your husband's fidelity is the bottom line here, right or wrong?
right, I
Yes.
want to know if
And you
he's
haven't
cheating on me.
followed, you haven't obviously driven down some of the roadways, the highways, the byways of Seattle lately to see a T-Man billboard pointing directly towards the public, staring you right in the face and telling you that rule number 17, a T-Man rule number 17, if you think he's cheating on you, he is!
Well, if I haven't got, enough evidence.
Oh, Lord.
gosh.
I can't tell you how many times. I can't tell you how many times a woman's instinct was that her man was cheating on her, and how accurate it is in percentage terms. Like, as high a number as possible in percentage terms. Like, how does 99.999% of the time grab you? Is that convincing enough?
The girl that called, I made him call her back on
You know
his
what?
cell phone.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just stay with him like you will the rest of your life, because you can find condom upon condom. You can get phone call upon phone call. You could walk in with him as naked gets, pounding away on 16 women, and you still won't be convinced.
Right.
Because you are one of those women that he is lucky to have found, who is going to be hopelessly devoted, to coin Olivia Newton-John's song yet again this morning, to him the rest of his life. He's lucky. He's got a great situation. And it's going to be a lifetime of heartache and misery for you and collecting evidence. All right? That's the way it's going to be. So why even bother? Why even bother looking for the signs, collecting the evidence, reading the tea leaves, whatever the situation calls for? You're always going to rationalize it out to him being, you're going to justify yourself staying, him being, there's a chance of him being innocent in this situation. You're always going to have that you fall back on. So why even bang your head against the wall and waste your time here?
It's not that I'm beating my head against the wall. It's just that this has just recently happened. And
your husband's cheating on you. Listen to me. Listen to me clearly. Your husband's cheating on you.
Go ahead.
I'm done.
Go have her stand in front of the billboard.
Tell me more, T-Man. I don't. Your husband is cheating on you. Okay?
Yeah, but I don't know that for sure.
Oh, my God. Well, when the...
See, I don't see how he has the time to do it because he works, like, all the time. And there was a girl that called, and I made him call her back and put her on speakerphone. And she didn't really say anything.
What's she going to say?
She just really opened my eyes to a new T-Man rule, Terry. I'm going to add to the list.
Oh, yeah?
Rule number 723 in your T-Man rule list.
Yes.
Men who work all the time are cheating on their wives.
Okay.
All right? You say he has no time to cheat because he's working all the time. Men who work all the time are cheating on their wives. And even if they're not, should be left. Abandoned. Now, if he was calling, I wouldn't say this. Because I look out for the person who's calling me, Terry.
Sure.
And I'm looking out for this woman.
I know,
I'm one of the few people left in her world, probably the last one, who will look out for her, because the rest of her friends are tired of her never-ending dialogue of how she's wondering if her husband's cheating on her. The rest of her friends have already slit their wrists.
Yes.
At a boredom of the same topic being brought up over and over again, because I guarantee you this woman has been skeptical of her husband for years. I know your type. You're pathetic, and you always will be.
Whoa!
But you
I'm pathetic?
Yes, you are absolutely
How is
pathetic.
that? He's the only guy that I ever been with. When I consider marriage legal binding thing, and it should be somebody that you should be with for the rest of your life. I don't want to end it just off of a phone
And also, in a
I
marriage,
wanted
a
to know
husband shouldn't cheat on a wife. But it happens all the time. He should have been caught, but he's already
really showing it in his face so I can get out of the marriage.
You have one good thing going for you.
What?
You may be able to change. You may be able to change and eliminate the pathetic aspects of your life. It's going to take a lot of work. A lot of work. Oh, I can't even... It's only a 4-hour show. I can't begin to tell you all the steps and the work is going to have to be put in for you to change what right now is a very pathetic existence.
Then we'd have to work all day, and our wives would think we were cheating on them.
But I know this is not something new. This is something you have tirelessly been hunting after, clues and traces of evidence. And you know what?
It just happened last week.
It's got to be tired.
I don't know. I just don't know what to...
This new little situation, this new bit of evidence popped up last week, but you've been skeptical for a while and you know it.
No, he calls me on... We talk on his way to work. When he gets off of work, he talks to me on his way home from work. And when on the weekends he's off, I'm off on the weekends. We spend the whole weekend together. And it's just like, I don't understand why there are girls calling his phone. And how would he even have time to even do anything? Because when he's not at work, he's with me. He calls me on every single one of his breaks. He's always treated me very good. And it just happened last week.
Right,
and I don't...
But that's all signs, too. I mean, he's like over calling
I couldn't even listen to half of that. She was rambling so much. Maybe you're just one of those women who has to come to grips with the fact that it's very difficult for a man to be monogamous. Your man isn't, because it's against the laws of nature for a man to be monogamous. The animal kingdom can't be monogamous. Why should a man think we're supposed to be more sophisticated, but not that much more? Why should a man feel he can... be monogamous? And you should just accept that most men aren't. What infidelity comes down to a lot of times is opportunity. Maybe your husband has some opportunity to cheat on you. He's taken it, and you just have to look at the good sides of his personality and try to ignore the bad sides and look the other way. Can you be a wife that looks the other way?
If he would just say...
Can you be a wife? He's cheating on you. He's cheating on you. Can you be a wife that looks the other way? A lot of women out there.
I don't want to sit up here and say, girl, bring her home. We'll both do her. But if he doesn't,
For a second. He's just not sharing. That's a problem.
Then let me know, and I could go do my own thing too. That's all I'm saying. I just want to know. I want to get some hard evidence.
He's not going to accept that. He's not going to accept that. A lot of men who cheat on their wives will not sit around and let their wives cheat on him. So that's not an acceptable way of going about this. So don't think, if he's cheating on me and you're telling me that as a fact team, and then I'll just cheat on him and everything will be fine. No, he's not going to sit around for that.
No, it's not that. It's just that if that's what he's wanting, he should just say so, and I could just go about my way. It's not no big deal.
He doesn't want to say so because he doesn't want you to look down on him. He wants you to look at him with the eyes of being impressed, almost idolizing him, which you look at him a lot of times. Men like to be looked at like that by their wives. And if you find out that he's, for a fact, which you may never do, I totally believe that you'll never know for sure because that's the way you're wired, you will not look at him with that look of awe that he likes to be looked at.
Okay, so you gave me my answer. I'll just get a divorce.
No. I think...
You just sit up here and say that I'm pathetic and that I should stay with him, or I'm going to stay with him.
I think you're pathetic for not being able to put the dots together and realize your husband is one of the many out there who are... Yes, your husband is one of the many who is strayed, but maybe a lot of qualities about this man are pretty damn good. A lot... You may trade in this unfaithful husband who's a good guy for an unfaithful future husband who's a horror show.
Well, any man that cheats on his wife is not a good guy. I don't care what qualities that they have.
Not necessarily.
So
not necessarily.
All I wanted to know is if that's what he's doing. I couldn't, the girl that called, she didn't really say much. She didn't say anything.
He's cheating on you, and if you're telling me you can't live with that, a second ago you're almost making a case that you can live with that. If you're telling me you can't live with that, well, then that's what you have to acknowledge and maybe start making the preparations to move on.
Okay.
The T-Man Show, breaking up another marriage. No, I'm sorry. I'm just telling you the way it is.
It's probably a woman that was... I was going to say, you're just telling the truth.
I knew you would tell me how it is. That's why I called you, because everybody else has just been like,
unfortunately,
you don't have time to do it. I want to get down to the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm. It'd be funny if the woman was just helping him plan a surprise party for you.
So you want to find a guy out there who's never strayed in a relationship. A lot of those guys have never strayed because they don't have the opportunity to stray. I just want you to be aware of that. Some of these great guys, as women see them, the guys who have been completely faithful, haven't had an opportunity present itself where they can stray.
Yeah,
there are so few of us faithful guys. Well, very few of us.
Well, we're already taken.
Oh, wait, there's a hot next top model wannabe outside that wants me? Okay, well, my day is over. So there goes another one. Another one bites the dust. Opportunity, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a knocking.
Oh. When it's knocking, how many men will truly not answer the door? How many men will truly not answer when opportunity knocks? And keep in mind, it's got to be a nice knock on the other side of the door.
Right, not just a mediocre.
My opportunity's a fat hog? Okay, I think I'll pass on that one. No.
This is a nice knock.
Nice, desirable opportunity knocking. How many men keep the door shut and say, I'm sorry, I know I can get away with it, but I'm married?
Always open it just in case it's a pizza.
Stephen. Always hoping for.
So I just want you to keep that in mind before you separate yourself from the marital situation you're currently in. How many men, when opportunity knocks and there's something really desirable on the other side of that door, and knowing they could probably get away with it, would say, I'm sorry, I'm not that kind of guy?
Yeah, but there has to be some men out there that will be faithful to their wife. If their wife will do everything for them.
And you do everything for your husband?
Yeah, I dance for him, I cook for him, I clean for him, I do everything.
Well, let's go back to this dance for him.
Dance is the first thing.
What does that imply? That you give him what he would get at a strip bar, so he doesn't have to go? You dance for him in that fashion?
And much more.
Mm-hmm. Steiner access, danceability on the table, Terry. Why could a man ever want more than that? Where could a man go to get more than what he's getting in his own home in this situation?
Well, obviously somewhere, because he is.
You are providing access to the Steiner, right?
Uh-huh.
No idea what I'm talking about.
I know
felt
she
like she'd
doesn't.
answered in the affirmative. Well, I'm sorry that this has happened. This has happened to you. You sound like a really lovely lady.
Yes, she does.
And a lot of times, lovely ladies get cheated on, and that's got to be tough.
Yeah, it's just, especially when you do everything for them, and then, you know, you get some girl that calls his phone, you don't know why, and you're wondering why that is, and they just, it's like, I don't know, if
Well, did you ask her?
All he has to say.
Did you talk to this woman who called or no?
No, she called and I answered it, and she was like, you know, it's so-and-so there. I was like, hold on a second, because it could have been...
I mean, that's not the slam dunk proof. I mean, the condom just lying around, and he's trying to convince you that that's an old condom he didn't even remember was there. That, to me,
it could have been,
come on.
It could have been for a couple months ago. We just got married, you know, and so I didn't... He's the only guy that I've ever been with.
You guys don't ever clean up?
Okay.
No, it was in his glove compartment. I didn't, you know, we used to wear condoms before, and so I thought that maybe that condom was from before.
Was it next to some mouthwash and condom in the glove compartment?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was from before we got married.
Cops says license and registration. Oh, what's this?
Right. Guys know what's in their glove compartments,
Yes.
all right? It wasn't just sitting there and he forgot to remove it.
Right.
No, he said that was from us from a while ago, and I was just like,
let me be.
I let it slide because he's never done anything.
Right. Let me be very clear on why that condom's there. That condom doesn't necessarily mean that he's cheating on you actively. That condom is there for when opportunity knocks. There's no two ways about it. End of story. All right?
So I should just move on.
I'm not saying you should move on. I didn't say that.
Just take the information.
I don't know. I do too much to be with somebody if that's what they're going to do.
Yes, you dance and cook.
Why cook?
She's the and Steiner.
He's Steiner somewhere else, then let him get it somewhere else, and I can give it to a man that deserves it.
So when he said to you, that condom was there for months before, I can't believe I still had it in there, I'm shocked to have found out that it's still in there, I'm as shocked as you are. You said, oh, okay.
Well, we used to have sex in the car sometimes when we were some places, and we had some in there. And so I
You used to. He still does.
And until the girl called last week, and I was just like, I made him call her back and put her on speakerphone, and she really didn't say nothing. Like, she didn't say anything like, are you coming to see me, or nothing. She was just like, hey, how are you? Are you going to the summer jam, and da-da-da-da-da, and that was it. And so I was trying to see if I could get more information out of it, like, do you see her? Has she seen him? Has he seen her, or whatever? And the conversation didn't lead that way.
Once you make your husband put another woman on speakerphone, it's over. Rule number 768.
Oh, geez. Hold on. 768. Okay, got it.
Call us back and give us an update, please.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. Take care.
Not how she wanted her day to start.
No.
But...
Speaking of not having your day starting out right, how about these two ladies have been waiting outside 2 hours and a half, Terry? Bring them in real quick, Pasty.
Are we going to see them?
Real quick.
Are we going to get to know them at all?
So far behind.
Megan and Nettie? Is that her name?
Nettie, yes. Nettie drove all the way from the east side, Terry. She drove all the way from Yakima to be here.
Wow. Geez, that's a
Which one's
nice
Nettie?
truck.
Hi. Nice to see you. Oh, we're out of time. Okay.
That's great.
Who's Nettie? Hi, Nettie. Hello. Step up. Say hi. You drove all the way from Eastern Washington to be here. Is that right?
Yes, from Yakima.
Yes. Now, you two have spent many a moment out in the green room together. You've been outside a long time, and I apologize for that. Not really. Have you two, seeing that you both are into your own sex as far as entertaining that option for sexual partners, have you gotten closer in any kind of physical way or mental way and realized that there's an attraction between you two, or no?
Oh, I felt her up.
Is that true or no?
No, it's not true.
Oh, you already
She
lied
wouldn't
to me.
let me.
Thank you for being here. Okay, you're right.
The T-Man. Number 1 in the afternoon with Power. Eric Power to the people.
All right, time to share tell my Nettie is way hot. She's going to be on the internet later. She's going to be a tough candidate to be defeated, Terry. Mm-hmm. There's no doubt about that. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Very pretty.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And that'll be proven later this morning. And she seems to be very bubbly and very outgoing, Terry. And if we had time to talk to her, we would be able to prove that.
Okay.
As opposed to the girl standing behind her. Just look at the posture, Terry. The posture, does the posture say it all?
Yeah, it does.
Very uptight. Very attitude-ish. In a bad way. Because there's good attitude and there's bad attitude, and you have the most horrible attitude that can possibly be protruding from a human being. Don't say no, Nettie, in your nice little Nettie way.
Sorry.
You're full Native American?
Mm-hmm.
And you live on the Yakima tribe or something?
Yakima Reservation.
Oh, same thing. All right. Anyway. And you live where?
I live in Olympia.
Your bio says you love sex. Women who love sex are not supposed to be as uptight as you. So you're at least... What?
I'm not uptight.
You're not uptight?
No.
So I'm the only one who thinks so. You want me to go around the room and find out if there's others that believe that you're uptight? Look at that. You can't even take your hand off your hips.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You're uptight? You haven't...
Nervous.
You're nervous?
Yeah. So
I'm confusing you being uptight with you being just overwhelmingly nervous. Your heart is pounding right now, and...
It is.
I'll take that in consideration. Same difference. Okay. We'll both of you will have pictures taken. I'm sure Pasty's already taken a few. Is that right? Okay, Pasty's all over it. I wish I had more time to spend with you. I don't. Dump Truck Guy will be at Summer Jam on Saturday afternoon, giving away $50,000.
Pure ducats.
Nettie brought her sister with her from the eastern side of the state of Washington, and she says her sister is a huge fan of the Dump Truck Guy and wants a big hug.
Dumpy hug.
Can you put her in the scoop of the Dump Truck Guy rig? Are you ready to do that right now, Dumpy?
Yeah, what the hell?
Bring out the sister. Where's the sister?
Right there.
Step on up.
She gets a dumpy hug.
Wow,
Look at her.
that's
She's
cool.
running. Oh, look at the embrace.
Mm-hmm. Pelvis is out.
That
How
sucks.
gay.
Not gay. Get out of it.
Even Schwager would hug her with his pelvis in line with the rest of his body.
Or pass out in her arms.
But Joanne Million Hairs will be very happy to know that at least on air, he gave her a pelvis out hug.
Yes.
But
she got a hug, though.
But he gave her that subtle wink that says the hug after the show will be a lot better.
Grind it away.
Yeah, pure action.
Tear it up.
The T-Man.